it's your Indianapolis Indians. Powered by Citizens Energy Group, Toyota, and Monarch Beverage. Live coverage of the Indianapolis Indians is on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Last night was a good tone setter for the Indians, a 19-1 win. And now can they build on that in Game 2 of a 6-game set with Rochester, with right-hander Aaron Shortridge making his AAA debut. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Before we give you the lineups, our umpiring crew for this afternoon's game, Randy Rosenberg, the crew chief, has the plate. He is not calling balls and strikes. Full ABS system in play today. Louis Krupa is the first base umpire, and Tyler Jones is at third base. Lineup for Rochester, Darren Baker leads off. He plays left field. Derek Hill is the two-inning center fielder, and Frankie Tostado bats third and plays first base. Eric Mejia is the cleanup man in the DH. Jack Dunn, yesterday's reliever, is the 5-inning right fielder, and Jeter Downs is the 6-inning third baseman. Onyx Vega bats seventh. He does the catching. Richie Martin is the 8-inning shortstop, and Jordy Barley bats ninth and plays second base with right-hander Tommy Romero on the hill. Now the lineup for the Indians. Vinny Capra leads off and plays shortstop. Nick Gonzalez is the 2-inning second baseman. Kanan Smith and Jegbe hits third and plays left. Ryan Valade is the cleanup man and the right fielder. Matt Gorski hits fifth and plays center. 6th-inning third baseman is Domingo Leyba. Joe Perez bats seventh and does the DHing. Aaron Shackelford is the 8th-inning first baseman, and Dom Nunez is batting ninth. And doing the catching for the 26-year-old from Santa Rosa, California, Aaron Shortridge. This is Shortridge, his AAA debut. He was selected by the Pirates 4th round back in 2018 out of Cal Berkeley. And we'll give you his numbers with Altoona here in a moment. But it looks like he is set for his first pitch at the AAA level. And set to call the action, the voice of the Indians, Howard Kellman.
Thank you very much, Jack. Wherever you are on this Wednesday afternoon, we thank you for joining us, and we certainly hope you enjoy Indianapolis Indians baseball. Darren Baker stands in the stretch. The first pitch of the game. Fastball high and away, ball one, 91 miles an hour straight. We're underway from Victory Field in the Circle City. 79 degrees on a beautiful day. Wind blowing out to left field. Fastball in for a strike. 1-1.
Aaron Shortridge was 11-8 with an ERA 1 tick over 5 with AA Altoona, 5.01. He was a horse, 138 and a third innings.
And his fastball fouled left side off the screen, strike 2.
Opponents hit just under 290 against Shortridge, 7.5 strikeouts per 9 and 3 walks per 9. He's going to sit in the low 90s with that heater.
He's thrown 2 at 92, 1 at 91. His pitch swung on, pulled on the ground of the first baseman. Grass cutter to Shackelford. Underhand toss to Shortridge covering, and there's one away. That'll bring up the center fielder, Derek Hill, hitting .326, 11 homers, 49 RBIs, right-hand batter. Aaron Shackelford playing first. Nick Gonzalez at second. Vinny Capra at the shortstop. Domingo Leyba at third base. Shortridge sets and pitches. Fastball up and away. So far he's thrown 5 pitches. They all have been fastball. Kanan Smith and Jigba in left. Matt Gorski in center. Ryan Valade around and right. Dom Nunez catching. Aaron Shortridge pitching. He delivers. Fastball hit high in the air. Foul outside of first. Shackelford's got room. And he's got it to put it out to the first baseman near the dugout. 2 away.
First baseman, number 59, Francisco.
Now Francisco Tostado. Frankie hitting .281, a home run, and 7 runs batted in. Two men out, nobody on in the top of the first. Just the start of things. Fastball, strike called, belt high outside corner.
Shortridge, an alum of Vintage High School in Napa, mentioned from Santa Rosa. That got us down the wine country rabbit hole.
And there's a breaking ball. It's in there. The first breaking pitch he's thrown. The slider, strike 2, 0-2. Belt high, inside corner.
And Seaver Vineyards, about 30 minutes northeast of Santa Rosa in Calistoga, California. So, wine country.
0-2 pitch is in the dirt. Tom Seaver was very much into that. Tom was one of the greatest pitchers of all time. Over 300 wins, 20 years in the big leagues, 3 Cy Young Awards. I remember when he was a rookie with the 1967 Mets, Rookie of the Year, and he helped change the culture. They were lovable losers. He wouldn't stand for it. Fastball high and away, ball 2. 2 years later, they went from 9th place to 1st place, 1969. The amazing Mets, world champions. Seaver won the Cy Young Award. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball popped up. Short left center field. Here comes the left fielder Smith-Njigba, and he one-hands it. It's a 1-2-3 inning, and after a half inning, Rochester nothing. The Indians coming to bat.
It's that time of year again. Baseball and fun outdoors. Make Family Leisure your one-stop shop for outdoor fun. Family Leisure is the area's largest dealer of pools, spas, patio furniture, play gyms, outdoor rooms, and more. Open 7 days a week at the corner of Pendleton Pike and Oak Landing Road. Or you can shop online at FamilyLeisure.com. Proud sponsor of the Indians for over 20 years. Stop in with the family. Mention Indianapolis Indians and get a free baseball. Family Leisure, where family and fun come together.
Hey baseball fans, have you struck out with your current internet provider? Does their lack of support leave you feeling like you have no bullpen? And does the fact that they don't provide local 24/7, 365 support leave you feeling like you've been tossed from the game? If you're looking to hit a home run and avoid these issues, why not go with local provider 9-Star Connect? They have over 125 years in the business and have helped many people like you win the game. Visit www.9starconnect.com today and see why we are different.
I've got some advice for you. If you need a very special gift for a very special someone, then you need to see my friend Mary and her spectacular collection of beautiful jewelry at Camas Fine Jewelers at 82nd and Fall Creek. Mary's been making me a hero for years, and she'll do the same for you. They'll even gift wrap it for you also. A special something to fit everyone's budget. Come on, do you really think she wants a shiny new vacuum? Or would you rather have a shiny new diamond? Camas Fine Jewelers really are a cut above.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Tommy Romero on the hill for Rochester, 26-year-old right-hander from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, was originally a middle-round pick, 15th round by the Seattle Mariners back in 2017 out of junior college. He was traded to Tampa in May of 18. He was claimed by Washington last August. He's got 8 1/3 big league innings under his belt. This is his 36th appearance, his 10th start with Rochester.
And Vinny Capra takes a fastball down the middle from him for a strike.
Romero is 5-6 with a 5.27 ERA. Opponents hitting just under 260 against him in 83 2/3.
And the 0-1, a little bit low.
And he'll throw his fastball in the 90 to 91 range for the most part, and he will live up in the zone with that pitch. He's got a splitter that he throws about a quarter of a time. He also has a slider at 83 and a curveball at 79.
The 1-1 fastball rides high, so both these pitchers below average velocity with their fastballs.
Yeah, and we were talking with Josh Wetzel, the voice of the Rochester Red Wings, before the game, and what Tampa loved about Tommy Romero as he kind of climbed through and made his debut with Tampa.
2-1 pitch, fastball pulled on the ground to the shortstop, a grass cutter, and he's got it, and Martin throws on it. Tostado, one away.
The thing that you can really appreciate about Tommy Romero is he's so over the top. He's releasing from pretty much directly above his head, and his fastball stays on line very well. It's got some ride to it or some hop.
The batter, Nick Gonzalez, hitting .280. Fastball high and tight, ball 1. 13 homers, 45 RBIs. One out, bases empty. The 1-0 pitch is a breaking ball in for a strike. That pitch hung. Francisco Tostado playing first. Jordy Barley at second. Richie Martin at short. Jeter Downs, the third baseman. Fastball swing and a miss at the letters. Mr. Gonzalez hit for the Psycho last night. Raised that average to 280 after a slow start.
He got Gatorade, water,
and so did you.
And baby powder on him. I didn't get the baby powder. I got.
You're a little too old for that.
What, 24 years too old? I'm 25 now.
The right-hander sets, and the 1-2 pitch is on the way. It's a breaking ball. It's a beauty. Strike 3 called in at the knees, and Gonzalez knew it.
That was the splitter from Romero, and that was good. That backdoored. It started outside and tailed onto the outside corner.
Darren Baker in left. Derek Hill in center. Jack Dunn in right. Onyx Vega catching, and Tommy Romero doing the pitching. And the batter is Kanan Smith-Njigba. Hitting 276. Fastball poured in there for a strike. 19 homers, 67 RBIs, had 4 hits last night, including a home run. Fell a triple shy of the cycle. There's a pitch in the dirt. That pitch behaved. You said it was a splitter.
Yeah.
It struck out Gonzalez. Looked a little like a slider because it did seem to move away from him a bit. 2 men out, nobody on. Defense straight up for the most part. And a fastball swung on. There it goes. Deep to right center field. That ball's way back. That ball clears the wall. Home run. Kanan Smith-Njigba over the wall in right center. Home run number 15. RBI number 70 here in the first inning. 1-0 Indianapolis.
Ball was tattooed by Kanan. Gonzalez took one to the concourse in left center last night. Kanan took this to the concourse in right center. Waiting on the distance, I expect big number, and that was a no-doubt shot. 456 from Kanan Smith-Njigba.
Towering drive, which he uppercutted. Ryan Valade, the batter. And a breaking ball in for a strike. Valade hitting 262, 5 homers and 51 runs batted in. The defense straight up. Fastball high and inside. And Smith, by the way, Smith-Njigba becomes the first base runner of the game.
Yeah. He didn't spend much time on the bases.
No, he circled them. 1-0 Indianapolis here in the very first inning. Well, Kyle Nicholas made his big league debut after pitching so well in relief for Indianapolis. It did not go well for him in Chicago yesterday. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-2. That pitch was up around his eyes.
Yeah, Alexander Canario took him deep for a grand slam.
He hit the first man he faced. Allowed a walk, a hit, and then the grand slam, and gave up 2 more runs after that. Here's a soft line drive, base hit right field. To the left is second baseman Jordy Barley. And that'll bring up Matt Gorski. Hitting 250, 3 homers, and 7 runs batted in.
Just got a good note from Shane Ryder. Last night, Nick Gonzalez, when he went 450 feet, that was the second longest homer for the Indians this year.
And a breaking ball is a strike. Now, do you say that's his splitter, too, that pitch? Does it look like a slider?
That was a slider.
0-1.
He throws a slider, a splitter, and a curveball off the fastball.
And the 1 strike pitch swung on, hit in the air, foul right side. Deep and foul and out of play. The Indians are seeing the ball very well against him.
But Nick Gonzalez went 450. That was the second longest homer for the Indians this year, only behind Josh Palacios' walk-off blast when he was here, 466.
On the Wednesday afternoon.
So in less than 24 hours, you've got the second and third longest homers of the year.
Here's a swing and a miss. Fastball, foul ball held on to by Vega. Strike 3, inning over. The home run by Smith and Jigba. At the end of one, Indians won, Rochester nothing.
Is your prostate secretly being destroyed without you knowing it? All the ads for these prostate pills like Super Beta Prostate, Saw Palmetto, ProstaStream, Prostagenics, and others. Want to know which pills work and which are garbage? Now you can. Get a free copy of the new guide, Prostate Secrets, that pulls back the curtain on the prostate pill industry. Learn what is really in these pills. Which pill has over 987 adverse event reports filed against it with the FDA. It's shocking. Learn the one food to avoid that is a prostate killer, and discover the 3 so-called health foods that destroy your prostate. Get your free copy at prostatesecrets.com. That's prostatesecrets.com. This free guide will show you how to end your prostate problems without drugs or surgery, 5 important things to do to protect your prostate, and much more. Warning, this guide is controversial and may be offensive to some readers as it pulls no punches. So go to prostatesecrets.com. Prostatesecrets.com. That's prostatesecrets.com.
Reggie was a nurse for 16 years.
I had become very burnt out. I wasn't making good money.
Then it happened.
There was an ad for My Computer Career, and it just spoke to me.
My Computer Career was the best decision he ever made.
I could study anywhere from my laptop, and I was working in the first couple weeks of me being in class.
Reggie hit a home run.
The field is teeming with jobs.
Become an IT pro in just months with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
The school is amazing.
It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu. This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
The second inning on this beautiful September day in central Indiana. The Indians on a Canaan Smith and Jigba home run lead 1-0. Aaron Shortridge in his AAA debut had a 1-2-3 first inning. Francisco Mejia takes a breaking ball in for a strike. Hitting .234, 8 homers, 30 runs batted in. And a changeup misses outside. Ball 1. Shortridge sets and delivers. And another off-speed pitch, a little outside, ball 2. He's throwing back-to-back changeups. Threw almost fastballs exclusively in the first inning. He delivers. Swung on, popped up down the left field line, right down the line, fading and foul. Leyba, Capra, and Smith and Jigba all in pursuit. None of the 3 close to getting there. Bounced about 8 feet foul down around the Indians' bullpen. Tomorrow night, 6:35 starting time, a thirsty Thursday. 7:05 fireworks Friday. Fan Appreciation Weekend, 6:35 Saturday. And 1:35 to wrap up the season Sunday. Fastball fouled back on the screen, 2-2. Jack Dunn, the on-deck hitter. Mejia, switch hitter, batting left with an open stance. The right-hander's pitch. Fastball popped up down the left side. Foul ball. Leyba's there. He's got it behind the third base coaching area. The put out to the third baseman, 1 away. Now Jack Dunn. Hitting .231, 3 homers and 18 runs batted in.
Well, you got Billy McMillan serving as the third base coach for the Red Wings.
And a fastball outside, ball 1.
I love that the coaching box is just a recommendation for every coaching staff that we've got, both home and away.
Recommendation's a good way of putting it. Yeah. It is ignored. And a fastball is a strike, belt tie outside corner. Third base coach's most challenging time is when you put men at first and second and a base hit to right or right center field, especially right center. The pitch is outside because he's got to deal with 2 base runners quickly. And a breaking ball, big pounding ball to third. Thigh-high hop to Leba, who pegs on to Shackelford. 2 away. Jeter Downs, the batter. Hitting .218, 3 homers and 16 RBIs. Right-hand batter. So, Aaron Shortridge has faced 5 batters and retired them all. The defense straight up. The right-hander's pitch is a little bit high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 delivery is outside, ball 2, 2-0. Shortridge stretches and delivers. And a breaking ball a little bit high. 3-0. The right-hander stretches. And his pitch. Fastball down the middle for a strike. Indians 1, Rochester nothing. Top of the second, 2 outs, bases empty. The 3-1 pitch. High, ball 4. So Downs is Rochester's first base runner of the game. That'll bring up Onyx Vega. Right-hand batting catcher, hitting .188. No homers and an RBI. The righty sets. A long set. And his fastball pulled on the ground wide of third. Nice stop by Leba. Throw to second, out. Domingo Leba, the third baseman, cutting to his glove side, showing good range. Throwing to Gonzalez, covering for an inning-ending force at second on Jeter Downs. At the end of 1 1/2, Indians 1, Red Wings nothing.
Did you know that WM and the Indianapolis Indians are teaming up to make Victory Field more sustainable? From recycling education to materials management, WM and the Indians are always working for a sustainable tomorrow. If your business is interested in adopting sustainable practices, please visit WM.com for more information. Brought to you by WM, the official waste disposal and recycling partner of Victory Field.
The Biff Ward Real Estate Group, where experience and excellence meet. $1.7 billion in career sales and counting. Navigating this hot housing market takes a powerhouse team like Biff Ward Real Estate Group. Wondering what your home is worth? Call the Biff Ward Group at 317-590-7871. Biff at TalkToTucker.com. Step up to the plate. Biff Ward will get you home.
White Claw Hard Seltzer, crafted using seltzer water, 5% alcohol and a hint of fruit flavor. Available in a variety of fruit flavors including black cherry, mango, watermelon, and strawberry. White Claw Hard Seltzer is your open invitation to escape to pure enjoyment, whatever that means for you. Made simple, because fun always is. When the question is, should we say, let's. White Claw Hard Seltzer. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer works. Chicago, Illinois.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
And we go to the bottom half of the second inning. Beautiful September weather. Victory Field still the place to be. 4 more games after this one. Hope to see you out here. Good tickets available for all the remaining games. Domingo Leba, who made that nice play to end the top of the second, ranging to his glove side. Hitting .269. 5 homers and 15 runs batted in. Romero pitches. Fastball, a little bit outside, ball 1. Cannon, Smith, and Jigba homered in the bottom of the first with 2 outs. And the 1-0 delivery is a breaking ball. That's a beauty. Strike call.
It's kind of interesting to see that Tommy Romero turns to the slider more than that curveball. And based on the arm slot that he comes out of, that's as true over the top as I think we've seen this year.
Here's a swing and a high pop foul. Left side. And out of play in the stands behind the Indians dugout. Well, that previous pitch was a slow curveball to which you're referring. And it used to be the guys who were straight with their fastball would have the curveball coming over when they came over the top. Yep. They'd have more of a curve than a slider. The defense straight up. The righty sets and delivers. Fastball up and away. Ball 2-2-2.
There are a couple of guys that have thrived on fastball changeup from that slot, too. You remember Marco Estrada with the Blue Jays? Estrada he was about 90 with the fastball, and then a changeup at 77, 78.
Great separation. Here's a swing and a miss. He struck him out on a low inside pitch. If you can have separation between that fastball and changeup, the more miles per hour, the better, and 13 miles an hour is excellent.
With it looking the same out of your hand.
Well, that's the key.
Speed, yeah.
Same arm speed. That's the key on a changeup.
And same slot.
Release point. Yep,
release point.
Joe Perez, the batter. He swings and misses. Strike one. Joe's combined stats hitting .248. 10 homers, 47 RBIs. Doing the DHing. Fastball swing and a miss. The pitch was outside. Strike two. Aaron Shackelford on deck. 1 out, no one on. That was Romero's third strikeout. He delivers. Fastball rides high. It also helps to keep a changeup down, I think. Although if you have the good arm speed, you can have the hitter out in front. The 1-2 pitch, fastball away. Changeup over the years, for most pitchers, was a pitch not necessarily to strike a hitter out, but to induce weak contact. Yep. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball hit high in the air to center. Deep but playable. Derek Hill backpedals, makes the catch near the track. Dead center field. 2 outs. Here's Aaron Shackelford. Hitting .220, 14 homers, 50 RBIs. So you got a lot of fans enjoying the sunshine on the third base side today.
Oh, yeah.
And a fastball low outside, ball one.
Bruce Schumacher popped in yesterday and said, heat is summertime. A lot of people will gravitate towards the shade, but now everybody wants to bask in the sun.
Exactly. And a breaking ball a little bit low. Romero stretches and delivers. And a breaking ball low inside, ball two. Two men out, bases empty. And this pitch misses outside. Fastball, ball four. MHS walk for health. And Leaner's Food Bank, the beneficiary. Here's Dom Nunez. Hitting .193, 5 homers, 22 RBIs. The right-hander stretches and delivers. And a swing and a miss. That looked like a changeup. Now, does that go down as a changeup or a splitter?
I see splitter here.
Appeared to be a changeup that dropped, which is what a splitter can be. And this pitch is low and inside. Many years ago, back in the 80s, the splitter was the thing in baseball. Split-fingered fastball, and then so many pitchers came down with arm injuries from it that it was thrown not as much. Throw over, not in time.
Romero doesn't throw a changeup, so that was his splitter.
Romero stretches. Shackelford's lead very short. The pitch is bounced foul to the right of the plate. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the second. And the Indians lead 1-0. There are 2 men out. Tostado holding Shackelford aboard. His lead is very short. And a fastball is high. A 2-2 count. Romero stretches and delivers. Fastball outside, the count's full. Automatic start for Shackelford, and Tostado is telling Romero that he'll play behind him. Full count, 2 men out, defense straight up, bottom of the second. Runner goes, pitch swing and a miss, he struck him out. And the side is retired. Must have been a splitter because it looked like a changeup. At the end of 2, it's the Indians 1, Rochester 0.
WNDE, WFBQ, HD2, Indianapolis. We are Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
A science class at George Washington High School just learned how smart distribution networks ensure safe, reliable, and efficient energy. At AES, we are putting these next-generation innovations to work right here in Indianapolis so that our community can enjoy smart energy solutions that power our lives and energize the next generation of innovators. IPL is now AES Indiana. We are accelerating the future of energy together.
Why is Elements Financial like a bank, only better? One reason is we are here for you both near and far. We're proud to be respected locally and accessed globally. You're likely to see us at your own workplace. Elements is based in Indiana, yet accessible from anywhere. And overall, we're helping you to be smarter with your money in any situation. Visit us at elements.org to learn more reasons we are like a bank, only better. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Now, when an injury comes out of left field, they've got your back. Franciscan Health Sports Medicine provides comprehensive sports care to athletes of all ages and abilities, from students to weekend warriors to college and semi-pros. As the official team physicians for the Indianapolis Indians, they can get you out of the dugout and onto that diamond again. Check them out at franciscanhealth.org/sports training. That's franciscanhealth.org/sports training.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
We go ahead and do the top half of the third inning, a little indecisive there. We get ready for the top of the third, getting ready to tell you all about it. Jack McMullen.
Try to bring some decision. Aaron Shortridge starting his third inning of work.
You don't have decisions. That's to the managers.
Yeah. First pitch misses outside of Richie Martin for ball 1. Indians out in front 1-0 thanks to a moonshot from Kanan Smith and Jigba. 456 feet. Shortridge, the right-hander, is 1-0 pitch. This is up and out. Aaron Shortridge in his AAA debut. He got a reach. Was Jeter Downs, the Red Wings 6-hitter on a walk with 2 away, but he promptly got Onyx Vega to bounce into a fielder's choice. 2-0 pitch, spun in for a called strike. It's a slider at 83 for Shortridge. Working off the third base side of the rubber. Richie Martin playing his 109th game for Rochester. 2-1. That's a roller left side. Backhand to the shortstop, Capra. He's got it. Long throw. Nice long bounce to Shackelford. And they get him for the first out. He technically picked it, but Shackelford saw that bounce on the infield grass. And that was, with a hop, a perfect bounce pass from Vinny Capra at short. Halliburton-esque. So now Jordy Barley, 9-hitting second baseman, former Padres prospect, playing his 21st game in AAA. And the first pitch, misses outside, ball one. Barley hit .228 in 61 games with the Wilmington Blue Rocks in High A. Barley hitting .239, 2 homers, 6 driven in, and 7 stolen bases here. 1-0 pitch, misses low. Born in December in '99, Jordy Barley. 2-0, big hack and a miss. And 0 for 2 with a couple of Ks yesterday. He did walk. Nunez goes to the right shin guard to signal in the pitch on PitchCom and sets up low and inside. 2-1 pitch. Fouled back to the screen, 2-2. Ryan Valade followed Keenan Smith and Jigba's blast with a single, but that's really been the only offense. Just 2 hits combined in the top of the third inning. With 1 away, the 2-2 pitch. This is inside. It was birthday in the crowd. They were not applauding what was happening on the field. Unless they're huge Jordy Barley fans and they're amped about ball 3. Count full. The leadoff man Baker on deck. And the payoff pitch. Misses low and away. Ball 4. Second walk issued by Shortridge. Still looking for his first AAA strikeout. He didn't do it much in Altoona. He threw a bunch of innings. 138 in the third inning is a work with the curve. It was 11-8 with a 5.01 ERA. Won 5 games in the month of August. He now sees Darren Baker again. First pitch, runner on the move. Pitch misses upstairs. No, it's a called strike. Throw down to second, a little bit offline, and Barley in with a stolen base. He got a great jump, and Nunez was up to try and nab Jordy Barley. That just clipped the top of the zone. So 8th stolen base in his 10th attempt. He's in scoring position. 0-1 to Darren Baker. Swing and a miss. It was a slider that bottomed out. And Baker behind 0-2. Darren Baker bounced out to the first baseman Shackelford. 3-1 to open up Shortridge's day. 0-2 pitch. Lays off. That's a called third strike anyways. That clipped the outside corner. That's the first AAA strikeout for Aaron Shortridge. He had over 100 of them with Altoona this year, and that's number 1 in an Indians uniform, and he painted the outside black. So 2 away, man at second, and now Derek Hill popped out in foul territory his first time. Big lead for Barley. And his first pitch. This is low and away. Nick Gonzalez not dealing with Barley at second base. All right, he's 7 or 8 steps off the bag. And time called by the home plate umpire, Andy Rosenberg. He says that Shortridge wasn't attentive to Derek Hill. Now we're good. Shortridge with a look back. Another look back in the 1-0. That's a little bouncer right side of the mound. Shortridge picks it up with a short hop. Underhand toss to first, and that ends the inning. So man stranded in scoring position, and we go to the bottom of the third. It's the Indians 1, Rochester 0.
At Fletcher Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, they have new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles for sale. They also have an excellent service department. When you're there, say hello to General Manager Tom Thompson for great deals all year long. That's Fletcher Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on US 31 in Franklin. They've been supporters of the Indianapolis Indians for many years.
Bowling, 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 keep them balls a-rolling. Bowling, 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 Royal Pin.
Looking
Looking for family fun or a night out with friends? Royal Pin Entertainment has you covered. Skip the line and make a reservation online at royalpin.com. Looking to host an event or have a small group? Royal Pin is here to help. Contact their sales team to get a deal on parties of 20 or more. Just email events@royalpin.com. With 3 convenient locations around Indianapolis, Royal Pin offers bowling, laser tag, mini golf, and arcades. Awesome family fun. Call your local center at 317-465-8484 or go to royalpin.com to get the ball rolling with Royal Pin.
Set 'em up, knock 'em down, send them flying, spinning round.
Call 317-465-8484 or go to royalpin.com today.
Royal Pin, bowling, bowling. Royal Pin.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy's sports station.
The Indians fans, don't miss the final Thirsty Thursday of the season at Victory Field. Get $2 Pepsi fountain drinks, $3 domestic draft beers, and $5 craft and premium draft beers on Thursdays all season long. For a list of games coming up, visit IndyIndians.com/Thursday. Those will be for 2024, with tomorrow night being the final Thirsty Thursday of the year. Tommy Romero, right-hander, on for his 3rd inning. The Indians ahead 1-0, and he spins a breaking ball onto the outer edge for a called strike to Vinny Capra, the Indians' leadoff man. 1, 2, and 3. Capra, Gonzalez, and Smith and Jigba. Capra bounced out to short his first time. Next pitch, it's a called strike at the knees, 0-2. Only run of the ball game came on a 456-foot homer from the guy in the hole right now. 0-2 from Romero. This is low. Tommy Romero, a 26-year-old from Fort Lauderdale. Stayed local to Eastern Florida State Junior College.
Now, if you're from Fort Lauderdale, where do you go on vacation?
Boca. Get a place 20-minute north. 1-2, misses up and out. Jordan Shue had a good idea. He said, Indianapolis, you come to Indy for vacation.
Jordan Shue, he works for the tourism department in the offseason.
2-2 pitch. That's it well out to straightaway center, but right at Hill, who makes the catch on the liner. One away. Good sound off the bat, but that hung up for Derek Hill.
We appreciate the great job that Jordan Shue and his crew have done this season. And great working with them, along with Jay Baker, Austin Cook on radio.
We're spoiled in that regard. First pitch now to Nick Gonzalez. Misses low and away, ball 1. It's been the tandem of Jordan and Vince Morales in the producer's chair for the most part on TV. And Vince at Marion Volleyball today. Gonzalez bounces one foul towards the third base dugout. He saw a beautiful day at the ballpark. He was like, okay, 78 degrees, partly cloudy, nice breeze. I don't want to be there. I want to be inside.
Questionable.
1-1 pitch, lifted high in the sky. Right side, staying on the infield dirt. Frankie Tostado right near the bag, makes the catch. First baseman went 2 hands for security. There's 2 away. So now Smith and Jigba, who got every single stitch of a souvenir out to the concourse in right center his first time. It's the only run again. Indians out in front 1-0 in the home half of the third against Tommy Romero, who in 8 1/3 big league innings has allowed 7 home runs. First pitch, Keenan takes outside, ball 1. You're going to deal with the gopher ball as a four-seamer guy that likes to throw four-seam fastballs in the top of the zone. 1-0 pitch is in there for a called strike. It was a splitter at 83. But 7 in 8 1/3 is elevated. 1-1. Wave and a miss. Went back to the split, and Keenan a little bit out in front. So a ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. The infield shading to pull as Smith and Jigba granted time. Ryan Vilade waiting on deck. A 5-for-6 day yesterday. Romero working from the stretch with nobody on. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 3 straight splits. And Smith and Jigba chased low. So 1-2-3 inning for Tommy Romero. And we're through 3. It's the Indians 1, Rochester nothing.
Dear baseball fans, elevate your game with Toyota Hybrids. The RAV4 Hybrid hits it out of the park with versatility and adventure. The Camry Hybrid is a stylish playmaker with championship DNA. The Corolla Hybrid is an MVP of value. And the Highlander Hybrid scores a double play with comfort and safety. These Toyota Hybrids step up to the plate and drive it long with impressive MPGs. Visit Toyota.com to learn more or check out your local Toyota dealership today. Toyota, let's go places.
Here's a great way to start your day. Go to the Illinois Street Food Emporium. It opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Saturday and is located at 55th in Illinois. Warm and friendly service, homemade authentic fresh food made daily. It's open for breakfast and lunch with great coffee, croissants, and other bakery items. All-day deli, catering, grab-and-go, and gluten-free. Many business deals are struck at the Illinois Street Food Emporium.
Failed sump pump, flooded basement, water damage happens fast this time of year. For over 41 years, Hayes & Sons has been restoring water damage in Indiana homes and businesses. They'll help you navigate your insurance claim and get your life back on track. So when a water disaster strikes, tell your insurance agent you want Hayes & Sons for your restoration work. For more information, please visit HayesandSons.com.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
It's up to 81 degrees right now at Victory Field. And we've got a couple of groups out. Some in the Elements Financial Club, some down the lines in the corners, right? We're on a premier deck. And just beyond the Yingling Landing. It is a perfect Wednesday afternoon. So if you've got some business folk playing hooky, we appreciate that.
You're trying to get people in trouble, huh?
No, I didn't name any names. I just said business people.
You appreciate
encouraging
Fan Appreciation Weekend.
Yeah, we do have that coming up. Frankie Tostado leading things off against Shortridge, and the first pitch misses low and inside. It's literally a celebration of you, the fans. So come on out this weekend. Appreciating the people that make the world turn at Victory Field. This pitch misses outside. 2-0.
Ballpark looks as beautiful as ever, now 27 years old.
2-0 pitch. Misses low and inside. Great checkerboard thing that Joey Stevenson and the rest of the grounds crew have going on. The outfield checkerboard. The infield circles around the mound, and then you've got checkered patterns. 3-0 in there for a called strike. And then straight lines down the third base line. It feels like Joey might have had trouble deciding which pattern he wanted to stick with overall, but it all looks magnificent. 3-1, wave and a miss. He's just showing off. I agree, Jordan. Joey, a master at his craft. Infield shading Frankie Tostado to pull, the former Giants farmhand. Spent last year with the Richmond Flying Squirrels. 3-2 pitch. Swinging a pop-up left side, foul ground. That was tailing out of play and into the seating bowl. Richmond, you said AAA affiliate of the Yankees for a bit? Richmond?
Well, that was from 1966, it was Atlanta. Atlanta owned the team, but prior to that, it was the Yankees. They were the Richmond Virginians in the early 60s, late 50s.
But you made visits when they were in Atlanta Farm Club?
Oh, yeah. Because we went there in 1988 through 91 during the years of the alliance with the International League. Then when we joined the International League, started going there in 1998, and their last season in Richmond was 2008. Then they moved the franchise to Gwinnett. And then Richmond got double-A ball.
Yep, double-A for San Francisco.
It's a very pitcher-friendly ballpark, the Diamond in Richmond, right off Interstates 95 and 85.
They still play at the Diamond, and fascinating about the Diamond is instead of a first level and a second level, the capacity is large at the Diamond. 3-2 pitch. Misses outside, ball 4. Leadoff walk issued to Tostado, and now the cleanup man, Eric Mejia. But, it can seat a lot of people. I think it can seat north of 11,000 people, but it's all one level. It just goes straight up.
Right.
Unique ballpark architecture at the Diamond in Richmond.
And the Braves wanted a new park or renovations, and they wouldn't go for it, so the Atlanta said, that's it, we're leaving.
First pitch to Eric Mejia, misses upstairs for ball 1. Indians ahead 1-0 at the top of the 4th inning. Game 2 is 6. Atlanta found a home, I think 40 minutes door-to-door between Truist Park and Coolray Field in Gwinnett. 1-0 pitch. Mejia lines one down the right field line. Foul. Stings off the netting above the Rochester bullpen. You went to Coolray Field before, but pre-COVID, right? In Gwinnett.
Coolray Field.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, we went there. Gwinnett got that franchise starting in 2009, so we went there from 2009 through 2019.
Got it. And you like that ballpark?
Very nice, intimate park. They don't draw well, but a beautiful ballpark. Suburbs of Atlanta, Lawrenceville.
1-1 is waved at and missed. Elevated heater at 93. I know a couple of guys that have bounced between the big leagues and AAA, and they'll get an apartment. They don't have to move. You just live 20 minutes between the two. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball out to right center field. Valade and Gorski converge. Ryan there. He makes the call and makes the play. 1 away. That was golfed. Sky high. So now Jack Dunn, former Northwestern Wildcat Jack Dunn from Alpharetta, Georgia, northern suburb of Atlanta. Ready bat bounced out to third his first time. First pitch from Shortridge. On the way. Dunn showed bunt, pulled it back, and took ball 1. Gwinnett already in action today, and they're almost done at 2:26 Eastern. They trail Durham 10-0 in the top of the 9th. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Norfolk needs an opponent in the International League Championship Series, and it might be Durham. Next pitch. This is low and away. Durham at 45-25. Lehigh Valley at 43-27. They're 2 back. But whoever wins the second half going to play Norfolk, and the winner of that will go to Vegas. 2-1 pitch. This is upstairs. 3 balls and a strike. Shortridge has already walked 3, including Tostado, who led off the inning with a free pass. No hits against him. The 3-1. This is outside, ball 4. The 4th base runner in the first inning where he's had multiple guys aboard. And AAA debut for Aaron Shortridge. Now he sees Jeter Downs, who's walked his first time. No visit from Dan Meyer, the Indians pitching coach, and no action in the Indians bullpen. Downs making his series debut. He didn't play last night. Playing his 48th game, hitting .218. First pitch. Downs takes low and away, ball 1. Don's got his first taste of big league ball with the Boston Red Sox, but was DFA'd at the end of last year. He was claimed by Washington. Shortridge peeks back at second. And the 1-0 pitch. That's hit up the gut. Backhand to the second baseman Gonzalez, and he knocked it down. It stayed put on the dirt. I think there was a little miscommunication there between Capra and Nick. It's like Capra could have gotten there, but both of them pulled up a little bit, and a late jab kept that ball in the infield. Everybody's safe. Got to rule that a single. The base is loaded for Onyx Vega. So that's the first hit that Shortridge has allowed today. Vega bounced into an inning-ending fielder's choice his first time. First pitch. Just misses the outer black, ball one. Shortridge has already rolled 5 ground balls today. You could get him out of this jam. 1-0. It's hit in the air, but foul, backing out of play. Shortridge over 60 pitches now. Top of the 4th inning. Indians ahead 1-0. 1 away and the base is loaded. 1-1. Swinging a tapper foul at the plate. Vega hitting a .184 in his 16th game with Rochester. 1-2 pitch. Swinging another roller foul left side. Richie Martin waits on deck. It is a much harder guy to double up. Martin runs exceptionally well, and Vega a stockier catcher. 1-2. Swinging a pop-up foul and out of play behind home. Shortridge set at the belt. Nunez inside, and the 1-2 pitch misses high and inside. Vega shades on while hitting. Righty bats slightly open stance, pretty close to the plate. The 2-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball out to center and deep. Gorski working back just shy of the track. He camps and makes the catch, but plenty deep enough for Tostado to tag and score. Throw goes to third base. Let the sacrifice fly from Onyx Vega to straightaway center. Ties this game at 1.
I was a little surprised Jack Dunn at second didn't tag, but he was halfway. Because right from the get-go, it looked as if Gorski would catch that ball.
Yeah. And Gorski was deep, but he was, I guess, shading towards left center. But Dunn remains at second, Downs at first, and now Richie Martin, who bounced out to short his first time. First pitch. Takes a called strike 1. 93 on the corner from Shortridge. See arm circles in the Indians bullpen. I think that's Travis McGregor that just got his glove. 0-1. This is just inside, ball 1. Yep, McGregor's got his glove and his Gatorade type concoction. That might actually just be Gatorade. Next pitch. This is low and away. Ball 1 strike to Richie Martin. 0 for 2 with a walk yesterday. Shortridge, his 2-1 pitch. It's fouled back. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Tied at 1. 2 men on. A run on 1 hit for Rochester, a run on 2 hits for the Indians. Dunn shuffling at second, and the 2-2 pitch Inside out, little fly ball foul, right side, not a play. Two. That's in there for a called third strike. Shortridge gets the punch out, and he strands two. But the first run of the day for Rochester comes in, and we go to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Indians 1, the Red Wings 1.
Introducing Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yuengling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yuengling. Now available wherever beer is sold. DG Yuengling and Son Incorporated. Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, Indians fans, we're pitching more savings on more selection. Head down to Andy Moore Volkswagen in Avon today and check out our all-star lineup. Shop dozens of your favorite new Volkswagen vehicles, all priced for your lifestyle and budget. Or get Grand Slam savings on all pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. There's never been a better time to save. Drive home a new Volkswagen today. Only at Andy Moore Volkswagen in Avon, where more means more. Shop our entire inventory online at andymorevw.com.
The Indiana Sheriff's Association builds communities of trust and promotes public welfare through the cooperation of different sheriff's offices throughout Indiana. ISA has been proudly serving the citizens of Indiana since 1930. Among the programs ISA offers are 2 youth leadership camps, one in the north and one in the south. To learn more about the Indiana Sheriff's Association, go to indianasheriffs.org.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Indians fans, gear up with new and exclusive Indians apparel at IndyIndians.com/shop. Shop for the whole family. Use the promo code RADIO to receive 20% off your entire order. All orders over $100 will also receive free shipping. Shop 24/7 at IndyIndians.com/shop. First pitch of the fourth is drilled out to left center field. Baker working back and shy of the track. He makes the catch. So Ryan Valade gave that one a ride, but Darren Baker positioned well and got a great first step. He can just drift back to the spot. Line out to left for Ryan. He's now 1 for 2. That'll bring up Matt Gorski against Tommy Romero. Gorski struck out swinging his first time. The Indians in Rochester tied at 1 at the bottom of the fourth. And Romero's first pitch. This is inside for ball 1. Matt Gorski, the former Indiana Hoosier, back home again. Hamilton Southeastern, accomplished baseball and soccer player. 1-0. Drops in for a strike, 1-1. For his season, he was hampered by injury last year with a quad issue. One misses upstairs. He tore his quad. And that's not a common baseball injury at all. And I was talking to him about it, and he said, yeah, it's common among soccer players, but not necessarily baseball players. 2-1 pitch. This is outside. But he believes that he tore it turning a jog into a sprint. And you overextend your quad, and snap it goes. 3-1. Drilled down the left field line, but foul. Group in the best one entire of what group area is getting a souvenir they maybe weren't expecting. At Romero, ready for the payoff to Gorski with Domingo Leyba on deck. Here's the pitch. Gorski takes low. That's ball 4. So Matt draws a walk. NHS walk for health. And now Leyba, who struck out swinging his first time. Matt Gorski a threat to go. He's 2 for 2 in the stolen base department with the Indians. He's got over 20 stolen bases between Altoona and Indianapolis this year. Throw over to first. Gorski back in with a dive, just barely. Matt, the only guy in the Pirates organization this year to have 20 or more doubles, 20 or more homers, and 20 or more stolen bases. First pitch. Leba takes a called strike. Outer half. The old 20-20-20 threat. Oh, 1 to Leba. It's a called strike at the knees. Leba lunged to watch that thing meet Vega's glove behind the plate. He's granted time to take a quick little lap. He gets some frustration out for that pitch in the corner being called a strike. Field shading to pull in the 0-2 pitch. He lines one right side. That's through for a base hit. Gorski around second, headed to third with a head of steam. Throw goes to the cutoff man, and it stops there. So Gorski first to third on the Domingo Leba single. Third hit of the day for the Indians. They've got men at the corners with one away in the bottom of the fourth. So Leba, I mean, that was a line shot that he went down to meet and rolled to right field. Now Joe Perez, flat out to center his first time. First pitch. Wave and a miss. Put the string on him there. Oh, 1. That's a long drive. Out to left. Baker hardly budges. Thing got out in a blink. Second homer of the day for the Indians. And the first as an Indian for Joe Perez. A 3-run shot. It's 4-1 in the fourth. Thing was smoked. I think that was a fastball. He admired his work. Blasted out to left. And now Aaron Shackelford. First pitch. There for a called strike. 410 feet from Joe Perez. And 107 miles an hour off the bat. 0-1. Shack takes low and inside. Aaron made a change last homestand. He's now walking up to Love Shack by the B-52s. Next pitch, swing and a miss. The split from Romero. One out, bases empty. Second homer that Romero allowed. The 1-2 lined on one hop, picked on the backhand by Tostado, and he'll walk to the bag himself. 3 unassisted. He looked like he was in Pamplona, Spain for a minute. The Olay grab on the backhand. Nice pick by Frankie Tostado, and now Dom Nunez. Lefty hitting catcher in the 9 spot for the Indians. Struck out swinging his first time. Had a ball escape the Indians dugout, so time called for a moment, but now we're good. Still playing Dom to pull. First pitch. It's a called strike on the outside corner. It's a breaking ball. Oh, 1. This is low and inside. 4 runs have come on homers. It's pitch. This is low and inside. Ball 2. Indians ahead 4-1, and the 70th pitch for Romero this afternoon. On the way. And misses low. Ball 3. Top of the order, and Vinny Capra waits on deck. Nunez, the 6th Indians hitter this inning. 3-1 pitch. Swinging a drive out to center field and deep. Hill backpedaling to the edge of the warning track, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But the 3-run homer from Joe Perez gives the Indians a 3-run lead. We're through 4. It's Indy 4. The Red Wings 1.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Minimum purchase required. Interest accrues from date of purchase but is waived if paid within promotional period. Go to windowappointmentnow.com for full offer details.
Attention all homeowners. Do you know when to replace your windows? Feeling too hot or cold? Fog between the glass? Spending too much on expensive energy that literally goes out the window? It's definitely time to replace. If you've put off replacing windows in your home because it's too expensive, here's great news. You can now get a free in-home window consultation and free price quote from Renewal by Andersen. And right now you can save $375 off every window and $750 off every door. Just text PROJECT to 200-300 for your free consultation on top quality affordable windows or patio doors for $0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for a year. That's right, you don't pay a dime for an entire year. Text PROJECT to 200-300 right now to save $375 off every window and $750 off every door. But hurry, these big dollar savings won't last long. Text PROJECT to 200-300. Don't wait. Text the word PROJECT to 200-300. Text PROJECT to 200-300.
At a time when you need it most, Diamonds Direct is doing something that seems impossible. They're rolling back finance rates to 0%. You heard it right. Now through October 1st, you can get 0.0 for 5 years. So that $10,000 engagement ring is around $167 a month. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, make any purchase, divide the price by 60, and that's your payment. No interest for 5 years. It's the only time this year you can do this. Get details, showroom hours, and more at DiamondsDirect.com. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion. On Proof Credit.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Aaron Shortridge working with 4-1 lead. He's back out there for his 5th inning of work in his AAA debut. Back to call it. Here's Howard.
Jack, thank you very much. And Jordy Barley leads off. He walked and stole the base his first time up. Right-hand batter hitting 9th in the Rochester lineup. 4-1 Indianapolis. And a fastball is in for a strike. With a win today, the Indians would be 35-35 during the second half of the season. Fastball a little bit inside, Jack.
Well, top of the 5th means we'll do this date in baseball history and this date in Indians history. We'll go to this date in 56 for this date in Indians history.
The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2.
The Indians were trailing 6-3 midway through the 8th inning, but they rallied for a 7-6 win over the Denver Bears to extend its series lead to 2-0. Tommy Lasorda was the starting pitcher for Denver.
Here's the ball bounced foul, and Denver was the Yankees' AAA team in the American Association, managed by Ralph Houck, who in 1961 became the Yankees manager. Bobby Richardson was on that Denver team, and the star of that Indianapolis team was a man named Roger Maris.
He was pretty good.
Yep, he came on strong that year. And a breaking ball fouled off the end of the bat to the right of the plate.
Oh, real quick, how about how much the wind has picked up? Yeah. It's gusting out to left field.
Yep, it certainly is, but I don't think a front is moving through or anything. The weather's still nice, and it has not really changed in direction. It's just, as you said, picked up. One ball, 2 strikes.
Jump into this date in baseball history, brought to you by UA Local 440. With 120 years under its belt, UA Local 440 knows its history.
Fastball right down the middle, and he knew it. Strike 3 call. 1 man out.
3 punch outs for Shortridge, all 3 looking. Starts September 20th, 1958, when recently acquired Oriole Hoyt Wilhelm throws a no-hitter in a 1-0 win over the Yankees at Memorial Stadium. Only run of the game was on a solo homer from Wilhelm's catcher, Gus Triendos.
And a breaking ball low inside, ball one to Darren Baker, who's grounded out and struck out. And that was the Baltimore Orioles Memorial Stadium, and Hoyt Wilhelm threw the knuckleball. And a little bit after that, his manager, Paul Richards, devised the big mitt. And there's a strike on a breaking ball that was 45 inches in circumference instead of 38 inches. And he devised it for the Oriole catchers, Gus Triendos, who mentioned, and Clint Courtney. And the 1-1 delivery is a swing and a miss. Wilhelm later became a relief pitcher and pitched forever. And Ted Kluszewski told me Wilhelm had the best knuckleball he ever saw. Because when a knuckleball is flat and does nothing, it can be hit a long way. And Kluszewski said even when Wilhelm threw a bad one that was somewhat flat, it still had a little bit of movement. Here's a bouncing ball to third. Leiba's got it. Plants, fires. He got it. On to Shackelford. 2 away.
We'll jump to this date in 1961 when Roger Maris hits number 59 in a 4-2 Yankee win over Baltimore to help them clinch the pennant.
Well, that was in the 154th game. And Ford Frick had said he's got to break it in 154 games, and he didn't. That was in Baltimore, as you said. The man who got him out at the end, when he had a chance to hit number 60, was Hoyt Wilhelm.
How about that?
And a breaking ball low outside, ball one. Roger hit numbers 60 and 61 the following week at Yankee Stadium. Number 60 against Baltimore's Jack Fisher. Number 61, Boston's Tracy Stallard. And a fastball is in for a strike.
Up to this date in 68 when Mickey Mantle hits his 536th home run against Jim Lonborg of the Boston Red Sox.
And that was his finale. He retired after that season. Time called. Indians leading 4-1, 2 outs, bases empty. Top of the fifth. And remember also, in addition to those 536, Mantle has the most World Series home runs of anybody with 18. And the 1-1 delivery hit high in the air, deep to right center. Belayed is way back, has room, makes the catch, a step from the warning track. Put out to the right fielder, side retired. At the end of 4.5, the Indians 4, Rochester 1.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
I've got some advice for you. If you need a very special gift for a very special someone, then you need to see my friend Mary and her spectacular collection of beautiful jewelry at Camas Fine Jewelers at 82nd and Fall Creek. Mary's been making me a hero for years, and she'll do the same for you. They'll even gift wrap it for you also. A special something to fit everyone's budget. Come on, do you really think she wants a shiny new vacuum? Or would you rather have a shiny new diamond? Camas Fine Jewelers really are a cut above.
Hey, baseball fans, have you struck out with your current internet provider? Does their lack of support leave you feeling like you have no bullpen? And does the fact that they don't provide local 24/7, 365 support leave you feeling like you've been tossed from the game? If you're looking to hit a home run and avoid these issues, why not go with local provider 9-Star Connect? They have over 125 years in the business and have helped many people like you win the game. Visit www.9starconnect.com today and see why we are different.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Bottom of the fifth and a call to the bullpen. Calls to the bullpen brought to you by Indiana 811 and the right-hander and the former Pitt Panther, Hobie Harris, into the game. 30-year-old from McKinney, Texas. Harris, 16 appearances out of the Nats bullpen this year. This is his 26th with Rochester. 30 2/3 innings. Hobie Harris 2-3 with a 5.87 ERA, 22 punch-outs, 19 walks in 30 2/3.
Vinny Capra leads it off. Grounded out, fly out. We'll get back to this date in baseball history. Fastball, high and tight, ball one. Defense straight up.
We'll jump back in. This date in 1980 when George Brett goes 0 for 4 to drop his batting average below 400 to 396.
And a breaking ball is high a ball, and he finished at 390. And it was really something. He was above 400 mid-September, as you said, and then he put undue pressure on himself. He said, I got to try to hit 400. And his average tailed off. And there's a lesson that he talked about. The pitch is pop foul to the right side, out of play, about trying too hard. He said afterward, don't try to be a hero. Try to be a winner. When you're a hero, you're trying too hard when you're trying to be one. 2-1 pitch. Fouled on the ground, right side.
Jump to this date in 88.
Okay.
This date in 1988, Wade Boggs becomes the first player in the 20th century to get 200 hits in 6 consecutive seasons. The Red Sox 13-2 win over the Blue Jays.
Pete Rose came close to doing that, just missed it. Here's a high pop foul, left side out of play. And Wade Boggs not only was a hit machine, he drew a lot of walks. And he could have been Rule 5. The Red Sox could have lost him in the Rule 5 draft, but nobody took him when he was a young player. Former Pawtucket Red Sox, too. Fastball, big bounding ball to the shortstop. From the hole, Martin's got it. He throws accurately to Tostado. And there's one away.
It was a paw sock.
Yes, he was. Now Nick Gonzalez. And now they're Woo Sox. Gonzalez is struck out and popped up.
The Ric Flair fans in Worcester. Got 2 more. This date in 1998. After this pitch.
The righty delivers. Ground ball hit very slowly to shortstop. Martin charges, and it goes under his glove into short left field. And Gonzalez is aboard. Certainly, had he gloved it, he would have had a play. And we await the official scorer's decision. Cannon Smith and Jigba, the batter. He's homered to right center and struck out swinging. Boy, they ruled that a base hit. Is today Gonzalez's birthday?
I cycled yesterday.
And a fastball is high and away a ball. It's not often you're going to see a ball under a glove ruled a base hit. One man on, one man out. A breaking ball over the inside corner, belt high for a strike.
This date in 98, Cal Ripken Jr. takes himself out of the starting lineup, ending his consecutive games played streak at 2,632.
And he did it at such a demanding position, shortstop. Throw over not in time, and for a long time, I forget the exact number, but he had a consecutive inning streak, too, for a long time. And that streak became bigger than anything around the Orioles. The 1-1 delivery, swing and a miss, soft speed pitch. Strike 2.
The last one for you. This date 2 years ago, 2021, John Lester records a 200th win of his career as the Cardinals beat the Brewers 5-2 for their 9th win in a 17-game winning streak.
And a swing and a miss and a changeup, and he struck him out. And there are 2 away. Jack, I'm sorry, but I was looking at the pitch and calling it, so I heard you say a 17-game winning streak. Please repeat that.
Yes, this date in 21, John Lester records the 200th win of his career for the Cardinals en route to the 9th win of a 17-game winning streak for St. Louis back in 2021.
Yep, they had some great seasons. This isn't one of them. Ryan Valade, the batter, and Lester certainly pitched a long time. Overcame cancer when he was a young pitcher. Back in his Red Sox days. 2 down, Gonzalez aboard. And a fastball low and away ball.
John Lester, 35 World Series innings. He was 4-1 with a 1.77 ERA in the World Series.
How many starts?
He made 5 starts and 1 appearance out of the bullpen.
That's just terrific. Breaking ball high. You know who has the most wins in World Series history? What pitcher? Think about it, you might get it.
Is it a Yankee?
Yes, and that's the best way to go about it because they've been in the most World Series.
Is it Whitey Ford?
You're exactly right. I knew you'd get it.
Bingo.
Fastball pop foul to the right side, out of play with 10.
I know the answer to every hitter trivia question is either Maris or Mantle, so I figure pitcher will go Whitey Ford.
Nope. He was a great money pitcher. And he also holds the World Series record for consecutive scoreless innings. At least he did for a long time.
Really?
Still think he does. Here's a foul back out of play. He broke Babe Ruth's record. He threw 2 shutouts in the 60 World Series. He threw a shutout in Game 1 of the 61 World Series. That gives him 27 consecutive scoreless innings. And then in Game 4, he threw about 5 scoreless innings. 5 or 6. And he broke Babe Ruth's record for consecutive scoreless innings. Babe was a great pitcher, too. Here's a ground ball to the second baseman's left. Barley's got it, and bobbles it, and everybody's safe. The second baseman going to his left was there. He's charged with an error, and like last night, Rochester is hurting itself defensively. Gonzalez the second. The batter, Matt Gorski, who struck out and walked. Right-hand batter. That was a routine ground ball. And a fastball high and away, ball 1. Indians leading 4-1, bottom of the 5th. Jack, thank you so much. Was that the last one?
That was the last one.
Thank you so much. Great job. This date in baseball history. Here's a high pop-up near the mound. The pitcher ought to get out of the way. Look down, and the ball drops. Everybody's safe, and a run's going to score. A run scores. Gonzalez was hustling. A high pop-up. The pitcher, Harris. The catcher, Vega. The first baseman, Tostado, all were there, and it dropped among them. And the Indians get a gift, and Rochester continues to play so poorly in the field. There's an error on that play. Runners at first and third. Domingo Leyva, the batter, now he's upset about something, and he's thrown out of the game. I guess they called a strike on him, and he's thrown out of the game. Here comes Miguel Perez in there. The Indians are ahead 5-1. No need to get thrown out of the game when you're ahead 5-1. It's just one pitch in a sequence. It's not strike 3. Now we're going to look at it again on the replay. And a pitch clock violation called on Leyva. And now Leyva leaves. His fans are applauding. And now Miguel Perez leaves. And now Miguel's gone. And again, the Indians are ahead 5-1. Now Perez is getting really angry. And he's nose to nose with plate umpire Randy Rosenberg. And the first base Louis Krupa gets between him, and now Miguel Perez is following him. And Miggy is about as upset as I've seen him this year. The fans give me a hand. The Indians are leading 5-1, and now we'll have a pinch hitter for Domingo Leyba, who is ejected.
That's Josh Bissonnette popping out of the dugout, so Bissonnette going to hit.
Francisco Tostado was charged with the error on that pop-up by the first baseman. First baseman charged with the error. And you watch the Red Wings, and they self-destruct day after day.
We've got 2 days of a sample to work with, but so far they're 2 for 2 on that front. I mean, they've been kicking the ball around.
Now, how about that pop-up not being caught?
That was bad.
Yet the pitcher standing there, the catcher there. Instead of Tostado taking charge and saying, I got it, the other two guys were there, and it went off Tostado's glove. The count is 0-1. Whatever Bissonnette does, charge or credit to him. And a breaking ball, low ball. The Indians are ahead 5-1.
I like the term self-destruct in that regard.
The 1-1 pitch, fastball, swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2.
That's what they've done. I mean, they compound.
They make error after error. And some of them aren't ruled errors. They've made 2 in this inning. 3 plays should have been made. Fastball hit foul, right side, out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Indians 5. Rochester 1. Bottom of the 5th. 2 men out, 2 men on. A breaking ball. Oh, and they thought it was strike 3, but it was a little high. Ball 2. The right-hander stretches and delivers. And that's outside. That's ball 3. Full count. Domingo Leyba and Miguel Perez both ejected. Automatic start for the runner at first. And the pitch line to right field, a base hit. Another one will score. Here's a throw to third base. It is not in time. RBI for Bissonnette. That scores Valade. It sends Gorski to third. And the batter, Joe Perez, who's flied out and belted a 3-run homer. Brian Dahlback. That's Matt Lecroy, rather, who's heading to the mound, the manager. And he'll make a pitching change. He ought to make some defensive changes out there.
Well, this is an Indiana 8-1-1 call to the bullpen. When the Indians or their opponents turn to the bullpen experts, you can turn to the experts by going to Indiana 811 for your underground utility digging needs. Know what's below by going to 811now.com. Left-hander Lucas Knowles into the ball game 14th round pick of the Nats back in 2019. Knowles, so far this year, through 9 games in high A with Wilmington, 15 1/3, 3 earned runs. Then 25 appearances with AA Harrisburg. Knowles with the Senators, 44 1/3 innings. He had a 3.65 ERA. And so far with Rochester, this is his 4th appearance. Previous 3 have gone 4 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs. He's struck out 3 and walked 4.
I don't think he's any relation to Daryl Knowles. Or he spells it the same way. He's out from the West Coast. I really doubt it. Joe Perez will be the batter.
It doesn't look like there's any relation.
I doubt it. Daryl Knowles, former Indians pitching coach, 2005, pitched in the big leagues 15 years, a member of 3 world champion Oakland teams in succession. And he forever, until about 5-6 years ago, he was the only man only pitcher ever to appear in all 7 games of a World Series. Here's a ground ball in the hole. That's a base hit to right field. Another run will score, and they'll be first and third. No, he holds it second. Bissonette stops at second. RBI single for Perez. That scores Gorski. 7-1 Indians. And the batter, Aaron Shackelford, who's walked and grounded out. Daryl Knowles was the only pitcher ever to appear in a World Series in all 7 games of the series, which he did in 1973. A Dodger pitcher did that. I think it was a Dodger pitcher about 5 or 6 years ago. Breaking ball low and away. I forget who it is now, but I know it was done. Shackelford 0 for 1. Runners lead away.
Is it Brandon Morrow?
Yep, that's who it is. Fastball, though, was with the Dodgers?
With the Dodgers, yes.
And what year around?
2017.
Okay,
it was when Houston won it in 7.
The runners lead. Thank you, Jack.
Yeah.
The 2-0 pitch, low, ball 3. Same thing that happened last night happened today. Rochester self-destructed in the field, couldn't catch the ball, made all kinds of errors. Then the Indians really started getting base hits after that to break the game open. And a fastball lined to left center field. That's a base hit. That'll score another run. And runners are at first and second. RBI single for Shackelford. Scoring Bissonette. Perez stops at second. 4 runs are in. These runs are so unearned it isn't funny. And the batter is Dom Nunez.
Why am I laughing then, Howard?
I don't know. Nunez has struck out and fly deep to center. That's after 3 consecutive misplays, 3 straight RBI hits.
I always kind of figured unearned runs were binary. They either happened or they didn't.
And they really happened here. Breaking ball outside with 2 errors and another play that should have been made, should have been ruled an error.
To an elevated severity, these are unearned runs.
Severity? The 1-0 pitch fouled back out of play. The Indians are now ahead 8-1.
We've got the right hitter Thomas Hatch, who's been ready for the 6th for a good minute now.
And the 1-1 delivery. Fastball, a little bit high, ball 2. Knowles stretches, runners lead. The 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball in for strike 2, 2-2. And again, the left-hander stretch. And he delivers. Outside with a breaking ball, full count. And again, the lefty sets. Automatic start. There they go. The pitch lined right to the shortstop. Caught on the fly by Martin. The inning is over. At the end of 5, the Indians 8, Rochester 1.
WNDE, WFBQ, HD2, Indianapolis. We are Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Dear roads, trails, and rivers. You ready for some SUV action? Toyota SUVs can roll their sleeves up for twisty trails or dress up for a night out on the town. Up your family adventure game with the Highlander. Make a splash with the rugged RAV4 or haul a weekend's worth of fun with the spacious new Sequoia. They all come with standard features and some sweet, sweet tech. Check out this versatile lineup at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
To survive the perils of history and time, a brewery needs to hold true to the values it was founded on. Yuengling, America's oldest brewery, began brewing lager close to 2 centuries ago. We're still here today because we made a damn good beer that tastes the way beer is supposed to. Yuengling Traditional Lager. Respect. It's earned.
And the filet mignon, medium rare.
A steak is like a burger, only better.
These seats are amazing. Can you believe we're this close?
The front row is like the nosebleeds, only better. And Elements Financial? It's like a bank, only better. Yes, Elements offers higher deposit rates, lower loan rates, and fewer fees to help you succeed financially. Visit elements.org to learn more. Federally insured by the NCUA.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
And we go to the 6th inning. The Indians having broken this game wide open. It should have been a 1-2-3 inning for Rochester, but its defense allowed 4 runs to score. Here's Jack.
Thank you very much, Howard. Those runs were so unearned it wasn't even funny. Still hung up on it. We do have an Indiana 8-1-1 call to the bullpen. Thomas Hatch into the ball game. Hatch was named on waivers. We get a look on the TV side at all the miscues. I mean, you've got Richie Martin, a ball going right through or right under his glove. Then Jordy Bartley coughing one up. Domingo Leyba and Miguel Perez getting ejected. The first pitch to Bartley misses inside, and then the Indians' offense really opened up from there. RBI knocks from Josh Bissonnette, Joe Perez, and Aaron Shackelford. So Hatch is 1-0 to Bartley. This is outside, or Frankie Tostado, pardon. It's a called strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Tostado, the 3-hitting first baseman, 0 for 1 with a walk. Thomas Hatch, the former Oklahoma State Cowboy. This pitch misses low and inside. Hatch was claimed on waivers by the Pirates. This year, Hatch made 30 appearances with Buffalo. He made 6 appearances with Toronto. 2-1. That's a roller right side. Picked on the backhand by Shackelford. He tosses to a covering Hatch. And there's one away. Hatch with the Pirates, 22 1/3 innings across 12 appearances. He had a 4.03 ERA, struck out 16 and walked 7, but he was optioned after Kyle Nicholas had his contract selected. The righty Hatch got the first guy he saw. Aaron Shortridge. This is the end of his AAA debut. First pitch misses up and out to Eric Mejia, who's 0 for 2. Shortridge, 5 innings, a 1-hit, 1-run ball. He did walk 4, but he struck out 3, just 1 run across. 1-0 misses low. And Aaron Shortridge, who won 5 games for Altoona in the month of August and won 11 games overall this year, is in line for the win here in his AAA debut. Next pitch, swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike on Eric Mejia, hitting .231. Jack Dunn waiting on deck to see Hatch. 2-1 pitch. And misses just off the plate. 3 balls and a strike. Hatch was one of the best pitchers in the country in 2016. Last year at Oklahoma State. This pitch misses outside. That's ball 4. So a 1-out walk, and now Dunn, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. Hatch was a 3rd-round pick by the Cubs back in 2016. 2016 with Okie State. He was 9-3 with an ERA at 2.14 in 19 starts. Through 130 innings. That guy, 8 innings. First pitch, wave and a miss from Dunn, 0-1. 94 on the fastball to Jack Dunn. Righty hitting right fielder. He is a utility guy. Play the corner outfield spots. He'll play anywhere on the infield, really. 0-1, looped into shallow center field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Mejia advances to second, and Jack Dunn aboard with the 1-out single. Play the corners. He'll play anywhere on the infield. 8-0 pitch for an inning and 2/3 last night. It was a 19-1 win last night for the Indians. They lead 8-1 here in the top of the 6th. Better this way than the way that the Indians ended last season in Columbus. It was 31-3 across the final 3 games of the season. First pitch now to Jeter Downs in there for a called strike. You want to be on the 31 side, not the 3 side. So far, the Indians outscoring Rochester 27-2. 0-1 pitch. Swing a line shot up the gut past the David Gonzalez into center for a base hit. Mejia chops it down at third base. Throw coming on was a pretty good one from Gorski. The bases are loaded. Walking a couple of singles. That one a hot shot from Downs. Bases juiced for Onyx Vega for the 2nd time in a row. Last time Vega came up with the bases loaded, flat out to deep center and scored a run on a sac fly. First pitch from Hatch. Wave and a miss. Vega out in front of a cutter at 89. Onyx Vega hitting a $184 in his 16th AAA game. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a looper out to shallow right. Valade coming on strong, but that one hops in front of him. Everybody up a base. Valade's throw comes home, and everybody had to hold, but Mejia comes in to score. Rochester scores their 2nd run today. It's 8-2 at the top of the 6th. And Vega's now 1 for 2. Bases still loaded against Hatch. And Richie Martin is 0 for 2. First pitch to Martin. Swing, and that's a little looper into left. That'll get down on a bounce, and the line moves again. This is like a conveyor belt. You go station to station. 4 straight singles. Nobody has advanced more than 90 feet on any of the singles. An RBI knock for Richie Martin, and it's 8-3 now. Jordy Barley, but before that, Dan Meyer out to talk with Hatch. The catcher, Dom Nunez, and the rest of the infield just kind of waiting at the back of the mound. Travis McGregor up and stretching again. Look more like water cooler talk than anything. So Martin at first, Vega at second, Downs at third, and Barley the hitter. Jordy Barley has walked and fanned with one away. The first pitch from Thomas Hatch. He's taken for a called strike at 94. The Indians have 8 runs on 8 hits. Rochester 3 runs on 5 hits. 0-1 pitch. This is low and away. One. Barley whacks and misses. 1-2. Lots of day baseball today and a full slate at the major league level. It's being a Wednesday. Pirates don't play until tonight in Chicago. 7:40 first pitch. 1-2. This is low and away. Battle of All-Stars. Mitch Keller gets the ball for the Pirates against Justin Steele. Steele 16-4 with a 2.73 ERA. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Barley goes down hacking. And that stops the line from moving for a moment. Second out for Hatch. First strikeout. And now back to the top of the order in Darren Baker. 8th hitter that Hatch has seen this half inning. Baker's 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch. Check swing on a breaking ball low. Did he go? Answer's yes from the third base umpire Tyler Jones. Well, we know Dusty isn't watching because he's watching the Orioles trip out to a 1-0 lead over the Astros. The 0-1, this is low and away. Baltimore ahead 1-0 against Christian Javier. Baltimore's held Houston to just 1 hit through the front 4 innings. It's Kyle Bradish going for them. 6 punch-outs and 4 shutout for him. Baker takes low and inside. It's 2-1. Kyle Bradish has been great. 4 innings of 1 hit ball, 6 Ks. He lowers the season ERA to 3.04 for Baltimore. Hatch shakes once, now comes set. With the bases loaded and 2 away. The 2-1 to Baker. Taken inside, ball 3. Red Wings parent club, the Nats, way out in front of the White Sox, 12-1 at the end of the 7th in D.C. 3-1 pitch. Wave and a miss. Counts full. Payoff from Hatch with the bases loaded. Swinging a pop-up foul and out of play left side. Osvaldo Bido is warming in the Indians' pen. There's nowhere to put Darren Baker. The payoff again. Swinging a line drive right at Capra. Went into a catcher's stance. Perfect crouch, and he caught a strike. Middle. Perfectly positioned, couple steps to the left of second base, and Capra, he pretty much framed it too. Nice play by Vinny. He gets a tryout behind the plate. Bases stranded, loaded on the line out, and we go bottom 6. It's the Indians 8, Rochester 3.
At Great Clips, we know you live a full life, which is why we're full of ways to make getting a great haircut easier. With Clip Notes, we save your haircut details, so you can get the look you love from the skilled stylists at any Great Clip salon. Plus, with convenient online check-in, you save time too. So even when you're not thinking about your next haircut, we are. And when you choose Great Clips, it's gonna be great. Download our app today. Join a salon team. Visit jobs.greatclips.com.
When you foster a child, you foster the good you wish to see in the world. You can instill qualities a child will carry with them for life. Things like kindness, creativity, and confidence. At the Villages of Indiana, we believe there's no greater investment. That's why we're with our foster parents every step of the way, providing resources, ongoing training, and 24/7 support. Let's make the world a better place together. To learn more about foster care with the Villages, visit villageskids.org. That's villageskids.org.
It is something we learn when we are young, and it becomes a part of our character as we grow. It allows us to dream and gives us assurance. Of all the comforts we provide at Williams Comfort Air, the most important one is trust. And the reason we value it most is because we do whatever it takes to earn it. Call today to enjoy exceptional savings on a high-efficiency Carrier heating system. Turn to the experts you trust at Williams Comfort Air.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy's sports station.
On to the 6th inning. And Vinny Capra is set to lead things off with the Indians out in front of the Red Wings 8-3. Still Lucas Knowles in the ball game. Knowles starting his first full inning of work. He saw the final 3 hitters of that chaotic bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch to the leadoff man misses outside. All 9 hitters came to the plate in the 5th. 4 runs came in to score. Nick Gonzalez reached on a single that absolutely could have been an error on the shortstop Richie Martin. It's pitch in there for a called strike. Martin was charging a roller and he just pulled up on it, snuck below his glove. Then Hobie Harris got a strikeout at Keenan Smith and Jigba as Capra punches one up the middle. That's through for a base hit. Capra with a leadoff single, and the Indians' offense not going quietly. But after that questionable error or single on the Nick Gonzalez batted ball, that strikeout should have been the 3rd out of the inning. But instead, you've got an error on the second baseman, then an error on the first baseman, and then 3 straight RBI singles. First pitch to Nick from Lucas Knowles. It's a called strike on the inside corner. Gonzalez 1 for 3 with that single and a run scored after cycling last night. 1 pitch. It's fouled back. Bounced into the Rochester dugout, then right back out. So an Indians bat boy going to go get the ball. Leadoff man aboard. Infield shading slightly to pull against Gonzalez. And a huge gap out in right center. 0-2 to Nick. Swinging a ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit. Capra will stop at second base as Dunn gets it in. That's back-to-back singles to open up the 6th. Walking through the day slate of big league ball. As Keenan Smith and Jigba, after his mammoth home run in the first inning, has struck out swinging twice. Hit Pirates and Cubs get going at 7:40 at Wrigley. Mitch Keller against Justin Steele. You have 2 finals from earlier today. First pitch. It's a ground ball up the gut and through for a base hit. Capra getting the run around from third. Gonzalez goes first to third, And Smith and Jigba with another multi-hit, multi-RBI day. It's having like an out-of-body experience in the month of September. Cannon went 4 for 6 yesterday with 5 driven in after hitting 400 and leading the Indians in RBIs heading into this week in the month of September. So he continues to bolster that. Now Ryan Vilade. First pitch to him. That's lined right side, down the right field line, tailing foul, and an excellent play made by a fan sitting front row. That was amazing. Great snag. Is that a first baseman's mitt? Yeah, good stuff. How about that? A sharp liner. Great catch. The Rochester bullpen appreciates it. He's waving to his fans now. 0-1 to Vilade. That bounces. So Gonzalez at third, Smith and Jigba at first, and Vilade so far today is 1 for 3. Finals from earlier today, the Phillies beat the Braves in extras 6-5 in 10 in Atlanta. So the Phillies take the series over the Braves on the road. 1-1 pitch. Swinging a bouncer over to short. Martin slides to his forehand. He grabs it for 1. Barley's return not in time. Great play by Richie Martin on the fielder's choice, but give Vilade an RBI. Six to 4 on the RBI. Fielder's choice put out. Smith and Jigba extinguished. And Gonzalez comes in to score. So 2 more put on here in the 6th. Indians out front 10-3. The man at first and 1 away, it's Matt Gorski, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch. Misses low and away. Snap throw back to first. Vilade back in, diving safely. So Phillies got the win over Atlanta. Craig Kimbrell, the winning pitcher in that one. So Kimbrell getting the win over his former employer. 1-0. Misses low, kicks away from Vega. Vilade read that beautifully. And the pitcher, Knowles, off the hill to go grab it down the first base line. I think that got Randy Rosenberg's foot, the crew chief and the home plate umpire. That is a wild pitch. Man in scoring position takes the double play out of order, too. Other final from earlier today, Minnesota got a 5-3 win in Cincinnati. Yohan Duran, the winner. Alexis Diaz, the loser. Game got decided late. The closers, the pitchers, a record. 2-0 in there for a called strike. Other games in action, mentioned Washington on top of the White Sox. Top of the 8th, Sox have gotten 2, so they're behind 12-3 to the Nats. 2-1. Gorski loops one foul right side and out of play. Texas ahead of the Red Sox in Arlington 10-4 in the top of the 5th inning. Texas fully in the wild card hunt. 2-2 pitch. Wave and a miss. Gorski goes down to a knee to try and fish it out, and he couldn't get it. That's the second out of the inning. And now Josh Bissonnette with an RBI single. Came on with an 0-1 count after an automatic strike call. And Domingo Leyba was ejected. Mentioned bottom 5 in Houston. Astros trailing the Orioles 1-0. First pitch to Josh. This is low and inside for ball 1. Top of the 5th in Kansas City, the Royals at 50-102 have a 4-2 lead over the Guardians. Just got going in Oakland for Joey Estes' Major League debut. 1-0 pitch. Bissonnette takes upstairs, 2-0. Oakland hosting the Mariners. Joey Estes, one of the top prospects in the A's organization. And about to get going in Arizona between the Giants and the Diamondbacks. Knowles looks valeted back to second base. Reinhoff is second, 2 gone in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the 2-0 pitch. In at the knees for a called strike.
Game had a flow to it. It has certainly dragged the last couple of innings.
2-1 is a called strike, too. We've hit the 3 o'clock hour. Isn't that a thing? The 3 o'clock feeling at a 9 to 5? Kind of get tired
For
when you
some
get that
people
second
it
coffee.
is.
Yeah.
It depends on how much rest you get.
Yeah. If you get 8, you should be good. Bissonette pokes one foul right side. And if you get your workout in before work, right? Just got going in Arizona, Giants and D-backs. Merrill Kelly against Logan Webb. 2 teams that won a wild card spot badly.
The Twins beat the Reds today 5-3.
Yeah.
Down to 4 games above.
2-2. Bissonette lines one up the middle. That's in for a base hit. Valade around third. He will score standing up. And Josh Bissonette, how about 2 hits and 2 driven in off the bench? Hard hit liner from Bissonette.
Each of the last 2 innings, the Indians have gotten 4 singles. And there's nothing wrong with that at all.
So Bissonette, the man at first, and now Joe Perez, who's got a 3-run homer on his book in the 4th and an RBI single in the 5th. He hits again in the 6th. Knowles stepped off to look Bissonette back to the bag, although I think he was already standing on the bag. Indians ahead 11-3 with 2 away in the 6th. And the pitch flips the inside corner for a called strike.
It's a really tough loss for the Reds, who were ahead 3-1 in the 8th. Twins got 1 in the 8th and 3 in the 9th and won the game 5-3. Tough one.
He jumped on Alexis Diaz. They inflated his ERA. 0-1 misses low and away.
Doing such a great job.
Yep, Diaz, the younger brother of Edwin Diaz, the first $100 million reliever in big league history. Alexis now with a 2.51 ERA. 1-1 pitch. Swinging a fly ball out to right center field. Dunn got a good break on it into the alley. Jack Dunn makes the catch and retires the side. But 3 more in to score, and we're through 6. The Indians 11, Rochester 3.
Yuengling Traditional Lager. The beer for drinkers who know how to soar higher and spread their wings. So prepare yourself for takeoff and let your night take flight. When your lips meet that cold, crisp amber lager, there's no looking back. So go for glory. Tonight's about the lager, and this lager is all about soaring higher. Yuengling Traditional Lager. Spread your wings. DJ Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please drink responsibly.
Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. Sometimes we try to fit it all in. Sometimes we don't know what's in store. Sometimes we find what we're looking for. Sometimes we're rolling easy and free. Sometimes 1 and 1 makes 3. So much to love along this ride. That's why Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Hey, Indians fans, looking for more home run savings on more selection? Head over to Andy Moore Nissan in Avon. Shop hundreds of your favorite new Nissans, including our major league lineup of commercial vehicles and Rocky Ridge trucks. Our all-star financing team will help you get approved and on the road in no time. And when you need to service your vehicle, check out our state-of-the-art Premier Express Service Center. Get your Grand Slam deal today at Andy Moore Nissan in Avon, where more means more. Online at AndyMooreAvonNissan.com.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Top of the 7th inning, and Thomas Hatch starting his second inning of work. First one resulted in 2 runs for Rochester, but the Indians still in front 11-3 here in Game 2 of this 6-game set. The Indians are up 30-4 in the first game in 6 innings of this week. It's no 31-3, but it'll do. First pitch, that's a roller right side from the 2-hitting Derek Hill. Gonzalez has got it on to first. 1 pitch and 1 out during the road half of the 7th.
First baseman, 59, Francisco Tostado.
So now Frankie Tostado, who's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Interesting night slate. Tampa hosting the Angels. Talented left-hander Reed Detmers on the hill for LA. First pitch, Tostado takes up and outside against Aaron Savali, who's got a 3.06 ERA. He was acquired at the deadline from Cleveland. Indians saw Savali start a game earlier this year on rehab with Columbus. 1-0 from Hatch. Tostado takes a called strike on the outer half, 1-1. Brewers trying to put the NL Central away in St. Louis. 7:45 tonight. 1-1 misses low. Adrian Hauser gets the ball against the lefty fireballer Zach Thompson for the Cardinals. Yankees hosting Toronto. Kevin Gausman against Michael King, who they're stretching out into a starting pitcher at this point. 2-1. Tostado loops it foul back in the netting. 2-2. And then the pitching matchup of the night at 6:40 in Miami. The 20-year-old Yuri Perez for Miami against Kodai Senga, the very talented Japanese right-hander for the Mets. Marlins on the inside of the playoff race right now. They are looking like they'll lock up a wild card berth. 2-2 to Tostado. It's whacked back to the screen.
42 unread. Back button. Screen recording in progress.
Quite
Haley
a story, too.
Doc.
I think I saw something Luis Ariz about the slowest bat speed.
3. Screen recording in control center. Brightness. Screen. Lock. Media. Stop. Button. Previous track. Icon. Next. Right. Focus. Button. Selected.
So now Eric Mejia, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. Listen, you got 200 hits. You got 200 hits.
You don't need great bat speed to hit the ball where they ain't.
Ruben Gotay out of the Indians' dugout, and that is it for Thomas Hatch. Gotay points to Osvaldo Bido in the Indians' bullpen. We'll take the pearl from Hatch, and this is an Indiana 8-1-1 call to the pen. So Thomas Hatch done. Enter stage left, Osvaldo Bido. Bido going to turn 28 in October, native of Los Hidalgos in the Dominican Republic. Bido, 14 appearances with the Pirates, 8 of which starts. And for the Indians, this is his 8th appearance out of the bullpen. 16 1/3 innings for the Indians this year. He's got a 4.18 ERA. In the last couple weeks, he does have his first 2 professional saves. Bido kind of making the move to the late inning reliever. Pirates used him as the long man when he was up after starting first handful of games in his Major League career. He was the bridge man, which the Pirates are doing often now. Going with an opener for the front inning or 2, and then they rely on a guy to get them from the 3rd to the 7th. Bido going to see Mejia in hopes of finishing off a 1-2-3 inning. And Luis Ariz was the second guy in Major League Baseball this year, only behind Ronald Acuna Jr. to get to 200 hits. And I saw, since 2010, if you take out the 2020 year, which was bizarre, I think 5 guys hit over 335 in 2020. But there have been, if you want to include 2020, there have been 25 guys that have hit 335 or better, and Ariz has the 2nd lowest slugging percentage during that stretch. First pitch, wave and a miss for Mejia, 0-1.
His exit velocities, I was talking about his lack of bat speed. His exit velocities are not good.
No, but he does have a career high in homers. He's been peppering the right field corner. And we talked about this a little bit earlier this year. If you watch Arias's eyes between pitches, 0-1, a wave and a miss, he looks foul line to foul line between each pitch to look at where the defenders are placed.
That's wonderful, I think. That's playing situational baseball.
It's next level. 0-2 pitch. This is low. That guy, you talk about what, Rod Carew had a magic wand? It's very...
He was like that. Oh, he would just hit balls just beyond the grasp.
1-2 is fouled back.
Tony Gwynn was like that. Remember, Tony used to say the 5.5 hole between third base and shortstop.
5.5, and it's early in Arias's career. I think he's just 25 years old, but he's looking like he's got the makings of one of these better bat-to-ball guys of this era. 1-2 is launched out to center field, but Gorski got a good read, and he makes the catch over his left shoulder to retire at the side. 1-2-3 inning by the tandem of Hatch and Beto, and it's stretch time at Victory Field. Go bottom 7. It's the Indians 11, Rochester 3.
33 special. Ready?
Just because you've raised a no-fear athlete doesn't mean you don't shudder with every hit. At Franciscan, our team is dedicated to being Central Indiana's sports injury champs, specializing in treatment, rehab, and the most comprehensive concussion management available. We're here to help them feel strong enough to hit the field again, and you feel better about letting them. Franciscan Health Sports Medicine. Inspiring health.
Citizens Energy Group, Indy's local natural gas, water, wastewater, and thermal energy services provider, is hiring. At Citizens, we foster an inclusive and collaborative environment where employees work together to serve customers with unparalleled excellence and integrity. We offer competitive benefits that focus on the health and well-being of our employees and their families. With a variety of full and part-time positions available across a wide range of disciplines, chances are there's something for you. Work with cross-functional teams and explore career development opportunities to further enhance your skills. Our work goes beyond providing safe and reliable utilities. Citizens employees are the kind of people who are dedicated to making a difference in our community. If you're looking for a career in a trusted field, with an employer who values quality work and their employees, then Citizens Energy Group is where you want to be. View open positions and apply today at citizensenergygroup.com/careers.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Shackelford set to lead things off in the bottom of the 7th. There are a couple ways you can go about this 7th inning stretch. You can stretch out and then sit right back down, but I think the way we do it at Victory Field is better. You go 7th inning stretch parlayed directly into t-shirt toss, which keeps everybody on their feet for a little bit. Lucas Knowles back on the hill, starting his second full inning against Aaron Shackelford. The first pitch misses low for ball 1. 8-9-1. Shaq, Dom Nunez, and Vinny Capra against the lefty Knowles from Washington State. Shaq 1 for 2 with a walk, and the pitch bounced foul right side. Field shifting to pull, and Randy Rosenberg grants Aaron Shackelford time, not Rosie Ruiz. 1-1. Swinging a roller over to first base. Tostado nearly came up on that, but he jabbed down to grab that ball. He tosses to it covering Knowles, and there's one away. 3-1 on the putout. It's almost marathon season. I know the Chicago Marathon is in 2 weeks. Dom Nunez struck out, flied out, and lined out. Former Iowa Cub Dom Nunez with the first pitch, and Knowles misses outside, ball 1. 11 runs on 12 hits after 19 runs yesterday for the Indians. 40th pitch from Knowles on the way as the lefty winds and deals. He skips one to Vega. Two-0 pitch. This is high and tight. 3-0. Lucas Knowles, Onyx Vega, both on the bus for my minor league travel story. I think every minor league announcer has a minor league travel story. 3-0 pitch. This is up and in. Knowles and Vega were both Auburn Doubledays in 2019. Short season affiliate of the Nats. Nunez aboard. Vinny Capra is 1 for 4. He'll hit now. And Auburn was in Morgantown, West Virginia, playing the Pirates short season affiliate, the West Virginia Black Bears. And we were supposed to have a 1 p.m. game on a Sunday. Pitch misses upstairs. Auburn was back at home on Monday. A late fireworks show was put together, so they moved the 1 p.m. start back to a 6 p.m. start.
Oh.
And the game went 5 hours and 10 minutes. It's a 12-inning game. 1-0 misses up and in. 2-0. So Knowles, Vega, Jack Dunn, who's out in right field, and yours truly, along with about 30 other people, back onto a bus. Little after midnight. Pull into Auburn at 7:30. Drive back to Syracuse, get back in at 8:15 a.m., sleep until noon, come back to the ballpark, and my broadcast partner says, "Are you okay? Looks like you didn't sleep." I lost it.
New York Penn League?
New York Penn League.
Which no longer exists.
Yeah, Auburn, a college summer team now.
How was the caliber of play in that league?
Not good.
A lot of college kids, correct?
Yeah. 2-0 pitch. He misses low, but all the big ticket college kids, like first 5 rounds, they would bypass it and just go to low A. So short season ball was for the 10 to 40 round guys. And then you had a lot of the teenage guys that were just coming stateside for the first time. 3-0 in there for a called strike. And it was... I don't know, there were a couple of 5-error games, 6-error games in there. On a monthly basis, I'd say. 3-1 pitch. This is up and out, ball 4. Back-to-back walks. Cleaners is happy. NHS walk for health. And looks like Matt LeCroy is out of the dugout to make a call to the pen. Knowles is done. Bring in Holden Powell. So Indiana 8-1-1 call to the pen. Holden Powell going to see Nick Gonzalez. Powell, the 24-year-old from Visalia, California. 3rd-round pick of the Nats back in 2020 out of UCLA. He was a full-time reliever at UCLA. How about this? COVID-shortened 2020 season. Powell threw 9 1/3 innings. 3 hits, no runs, 20 strikeouts, and 2 walks. In 9 1/3 innings.
What was that?
It was UCLA in 2020 before the COVID shutdown. But Holden Powell, now this year, this is his AAA debut. Powell, 19 appearances in high A, 20 1/3, had an ERA in the mid-4s. Threw 4 innings, a 1-hit, 1-run ball in AA Harrisburg, and now making his first appearance with the Rochester Red Wings. Long-time minor league manager, was the manager in Auburn when I was there. You know, Rocket Wheeler, Ralph Wheeler?
Name, yeah.
Yeah. Made a mistake. I was in a football, basketball, lacrosse mode. So I did my first pregame sit-down with him. I said, with the head coach, Rocket Wheeler? And he turned the mic off and he said, son, I'm not the head coach and you're never going to say that again. I'm the manager of this team. And I have never called a baseball manager a head coach ever again.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I remember when I first started, I had broadcast St. John's basketball and football. And so I met Vern Rapp, our manager in Indianapolis. I said, should I address you as Manager Rapp? Because I would call Coach Carnesecca, St. John's basketball coach. He said, no, I'm not going to call you Announcer Kelman. You don't have to call me Manager Rapp. Just call me Vern.
First pitch to Nick. That's hit high in the sky, but foul and out of play right side. I kind of like Announcer Kelman. That's fun. How is Luke Carnesecca to work with?
Oh, he's a wonderful man. Still alive, late 90s.
Yeah.
Jack Kaiser, the longtime baseball coach and AD, passed away within the last couple of years.
0-1. Misses just up and in. Ball one.
Jack had been connected to St. John's, first as a student athlete, great baseball player, then the baseball coach, then the athletic director, then athletic director emeritus, all told more than 70 years.
Next pitch, that's hit well out to right center field. That'll split the outfielders. That'll two-hop the wall. Gonzalez around second. He's headed to third, a triples machine. This guy into third, feet first, 2 in to score, and Nick Gonzalez. Back-to-back nights with a 3-bagger. He's got 8 on the year, and the Indians ahead 13-3. So you send one out to right center, you want it right away, and Nick Gonzalez clearly wanted it. Sprinting out of the box. And now Powell seeing Kanan Smith and Jigba. Man out, man at third, and Kanan whacks and misses for strike one.
The Indians won 19-1 last night, ahead 13-3 today. You rarely will ever see these kinds of games back to back.
Nope. A 1 pitch. This is inside. Tomorrow's going to be 1-0.
Who's favored? You could have something like that tomorrow, but the rarity to see 2 one-sided games, same team winning in both like that.
A 1 pitch. This is low. Jake Knoll is in the Rochester bullpen. Jake Knoll played right field last night, so we could have back-to-back games with a position player pitching. 1-1. That's rolled up the gut and through for a base hit. Kanan give him 3 RBIs in a 3-hit day. The September numbers are gaudy. So man at first, and Holden Powell now seeing Ryan Valade. 14-3. And pitch backs Ryan off the plate, ball one. The Indians were ahead 1-0 going into the fourth. Then in the top of the inning, Rochester tied it at 1. But since then, 3 in the fourth, 4 in the fifth, 3 in the sixth, 3 more here for the Indians. 1-0. This is the outer edge by a hair. 2-0. Next pitch from Powell. Taken upstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Next pitch. On the way to Valade. And it's taken inside, ball 4.
That's another MHS walk for help.
Another free pass issue.
Your center fielder, number 37, Matt Gorski.
Now Matt Gorski. But before that, a visit from Rafael Chavez, the pitching coach for Rochester. I don't think Jake Knoll needs any more time. He's going to be slinging 55 if he does come in. Although Jack Dunn showed us some variety yesterday.
At least he threw strikes and got some people out.
Yeah, Dunn, his speeds varied between 75 and 45.
He did have a changeup.
Good separation. Yeah, Chavez chatting with Holden Powell. It's a tough sight on Maryland. It's a tough one, being on the left field wall. I'm sorry, Howard.
It'll only get worse in about a half hour from now. Inch by inch.
We're crawling on out of here. Next pitch from Powell to Gorski is a bouncer over to shortstop. Martin has got it on to second for one. Return throw to first in time for the double play. 6-4-3 on the putout, and that ends the inning. But 3 more across in the inning. We're through 7. It's the Indians 14, Rochester 3.
WNDE, WFBQ, HD2, Indianapolis. We are Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
All I want this year is to be cancer-free.
All I want is a healthy heart.
All I want is to see the world.
All we want is hope.
Make a difference in a child's life. Make a year-end gift at RileyKids.org.
The gift of hope happens here.
At Riley Hospital.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here.
Hi, Jan. My friends keep posting photos in their new Toyotas. Summer's almost over, and I've got FOMO.
Well, FOMO, no-mo. Because Toyota's national sales event is on. And it's the perfect time to squeeze out the last of summer in a new Tacoma, Highlander, Camry, and more.
I can't wait to post photos of myself grilling at the park with my new RAV4.
I will meet you there.
Well done, Jan.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary. Event ends September 5th.
More for your money. Andy Moore Nissan in Avon is Indiana's largest Nissan dealer because we have the Nissan you want in stock. And that saves you a ton of money.
Want to just sell your car? At Andy Moore, we'll buy your car today without you even leaving home. Just call us and tell us about your car and we'll bring a check to your door. It's that easy.
So save a ton now at Indiana's largest. Andy Moore Nissan in Avon. Andy Moore.
Now back to your Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Top of the 8th inning, Indians out in front 14-3. Osvaldo Beto came on, saw one hitter, and got Eric Mejia out. He starts with Jack Dunn here, and back to take you the rest of the way. Here's Howard.
Okay, and again, thank you, Jack. And fastball is a strike. When you turned it back to me last night, you said the same thing. Both showing the utmost of confidence both days. We would not have extra innings when you said take it the rest of the way. Because you would do the 10th inning. The pitcher's low and away. Unless you don't want to do the 10th inning anymore. You know, you don't have to do the 10th inning.
I'm fairly confident this thing is not headed to the 10th. Is that fair?
Okay. Touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah.
The 1-1 delivery hit high in the air, left center field and deep. Smith-Njigba is way, way back. And that ball's off the top of the wall in play. He is headed to third, and he'll make it standing with a triple. Jack Dunn has his first triple of the season. And it comes leading off the 8th inning. Wind didn't hurt either. It's blowing out that way.
Man.
The batter, Jeter Downs, 2 singles and a walk.
He missed that by maybe 6 inches. That hit off the top of the chain link fence above the padded wall. Just barely.
The right-hander's pitch. Fastball poured in there for a strike. 6:35 tomorrow. 6:35 tomorrow. And catch Jared Jones on the hill. Fastball low and away. He is a talented young prospect. Last 2 starts, he's been outstanding. Runner at third, nobody out. Indians ahead 14-3. Breaking ball popped up to the right side. Shackelford's in foul territory, and the first baseman has it. And the runner breaks to the plate, and here he comes, and he scores. Well, they took their eye off him, and he just charged home, and he scores. And that makes it 14-4. Shackelford just casually, and he's throwing the ball. And Dunn just takes off and scores, so it's 14-4. Onyx Vega, the batter. Vito's not too happy about that. That's an earned run against him. Fastball is a strike. 0-1. And a fastball ground ball to first. Shackelford's got this one, steps on the bag. And there are 2 outs, 3 unassisted. It'll bring up Richie Martin, who has an RBI single. Indians 14, Rochester 4 in the top of the 8th. Vito stretches with his defense straight up. And a fastball, a little bit high, ball 1 ball, no strikes. And again, the right-handers stretch. And a breaking ball. Oh, is he out in front? Hooked it foul above the roof. Well, I don't know. I normally see her out in front. It'll end up on Maryland Street, but that's so out in front. And a breaking ball, swinging a miss, foul ball held on to by Dom Nunez. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 men out, no one on in the top of the 8th. Time is called. And the right-hander's pitch is a swing and a miss, and he struck him out to retire the side. At the end of 7.5, Indians 14, Rochester 4.
Hey baseball fans, have you struck out with your current internet provider? Does their lack of support leave you feeling like you have no bullpen? And does the fact that they don't provide local 24/7, 365 support leave you feeling like you've been tossed from the game? If you're looking to hit a home run and avoid these issues, why not go with local provider 9-Star Connect? They have over 125 years in the business and have helped many people like you win the game. Visit www.9starconnect.com today and see why we are different.
Did shopping for flooring ever leave you dazed and confused? Life just got easier. Now there's Tisch Flooring. In-home shopping at warehouse prices. That's right, we bring samples to you. Carpet, hardwood, tile, we have it at warehouse prices. Nights, weekends, no problem. We work on your schedule. No obligation estimates, great design advice, and installation quality you'll love. It's Tisch color, texture, and style, and always at warehouse prices. Tisch Flooring. In-home shopping, warehouse prices.
When you choose Andy Moore Kia, you'll always be treated like the MVP. That's what makes them the 2022 Dealer of the Year and Consumer Satisfaction Award winner. Plus, this season, they're proud to partner with your Indianapolis Indians. You won't just win at Victory Field. You'll score big with their easy, more-to-your-door vehicle delivery program. So choose Andy Moore Kia this season and score great deals on your next new Kia. Online at andymorekia.com.
More for your money.
Back to the Indianapolis Indians on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Okay, bottom half of the 8th inning. Indians ahead 14-4. Holden Powell still out there for Rochester. He gave up a 2-run triple and a run-scoring single to the first 2 men he faced last inning. And a breaking ball strike to Bissonnette, who has 2 RBI singles, and the only reason he's playing is Domingo Leyba got kicked out of the game for arguing an automatic strike call. And a breaking ball in there for strike 2. So Miguel Perez came out there and he got kicked out of the game too. At the time, the Indians were ahead 5-1. It was a strike 1 call. The pitch misses low, and that's a ball 1-2. You never like to see a position player get thrown out of a game. Hurts the team. The 1-2 delivery. Fastball high and tight.
It looks like right-hander John O'Reilly is warming for the Indians.
And the 2-2 delivery. Swung on and fouled back. And it holds 2-2.
Powell's kind of got this kick out going. When he lifts his left leg, check out the way his leg kind of kicks straight towards third base, and then he kind of waves it towards the plate.
And the 2-2 delivery, line down the right field line, but foul. It holds at 2-2. Traffic report. Traffic is bumper to bumper on Maryland.
Dates on the 8th.
Moving a little more quickly on West Street, heading south.
Traffic and weather usually go together.
That's so well said on your part. You want to be a disc jockey in the offseason? Here's a high fly ball. Short left center. The shortstop backpedals, calls, and Martin's got it in medium left center. Now Joe Perez, the designated hitter, who has a 3-run homer and a run-scoring single. Bottom half of the 8th inning. The pitch is high and away. The Indians on top 14-4 on the heels of winning 19-1 yesterday. And the 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. The pitch was up. So Joe Perez's bat has come alive today. Big 3-run homer. Snapped a 1-1 tie in the 4th inning. Here's a foul back on the screen. That gave the lead to the Indians for keeps. Aaron Shackelford on deck. One out, no one on. Bottom of the 8th. Indians 14, Rochester 4. And a breaking ball, then he swung and missed at it. He waved strike 3. 2 away, here's Aaron Shackelford. He has an RBI single in 3 at-bats. And the right-hander's pitch is outside, ball 1. And the 1-0 delivery. Outside, ball 2. And the 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Powell, the 4th Rochester pitcher of the game. And he misses way inside and issues a 4-pitch walk. And that'll bring up Don Nunez. Another MHS walk for health. Don Nunez 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Shackelford not being held aboard. Ball is slapped foul left side, out of play for a strike. Powell stretch and his pitch. Outside with a breaking ball. And the 1-1 delivery is over the outside corner, bell tie, strike two. One ball, two strikes. The righty pitches. He hits it high in the air to left field, right at Darren Baker, who has it. And the inning is over. After 8, the Indians 14, Rochester 4.
Inspired by your nerves of steel and the nerves and joints that help our bodies go. Inspired by longer walks and breakthrough joint replacements that keep you in step. We're inspired to deliver the best in orthopedic care because at Franciscan Health, we're inspired by you. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/orthocare. Franciscan Health, inspiring health.
Hey Indians fans, looking for more home run savings on more selection? Head over to Andy Moore Nissan in Avon. Shop hundreds of your favorite new Nissans, including our major league lineup of commercial vehicles and Rocky Ridge trucks. Our all-star financing team will help you get approved and on the road in no time. And when you need to service your vehicle, check out our state-of-the-art Premier Express Service Center. Get your Grand Slam deal today at Andy Moore Nissan in Avon, where more means more. Online at AndyMooreAvonNissan.com.
Why is Elements Financial like a bank, only better? One reason is we are here for you both near and far. We're proud to be respected locally and accessed globally. You are likely to see us at your own workplace. Elements is based in Indiana, yet accessible from anywhere. And overall, we're helping you to be smarter with your money in any situation. Visit us at elements.org to learn more reasons we are like a bank, only better. Federally insured by the NCUA.
The Indianapolis Indians are always right here on Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Inning and an Indiana 8-1-1 called. The bullpen brings in John O'Reilly. John, 65 1/3 innings so far in the year with the Indians. 48 appearances with those 65 1/3 innings. He's got a 4.82 ERA, striking out 7 hitters per 9, walking 4.5 per 9. And Howard up 10 in the 9th inning. John O'Reilly does have a save under his belt this year. He will not be getting number 2 this afternoon.
Thank you for the insight.
Absolutely.
All right. Jordy Barley leads off 0 for 2 in a walk. 9th inning. Indians 3 outs away from their second straight win in the series. And a fastball is high ball. Just got the attendance figure from Anna Kaiser. Fastball drilled to right field, a base hit. 6,167. And the batter is Darren Baker. He hit that ball hard the other way, did Barley. Baker today 0 for 4. He takes inside ball 1. Top of the 9th. Infield double play depth. Shackelford playing behind the base runner. Fastball, bouncing ball hit wide of third. Cut off there, throw to second, out, on to first, not in time. Bissonette to Gonzalez for a force at second, 5-4, 1 away. Now Derek Hill, who is 0 for 4. The right-hander stretches and delivers. Fastball misses outside, ball one. 1 on, 1 out. Shackelford plays behind the base runner. It's the 9th inning. And here's a high fly ball. Short right field. Here comes Ryan Vilade, the right fielder. He's there, and he has it for the second out. So with 2 down, the Indians are out away. Francisco Tostado, the batter, 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Win here today, the Indians will have won 9 of their last 14 games. And the pitch misses inside for a ball. They went 4-2 against Toledo here. Split 6 games in Omaha, and will have won the first 2 of this series. The 1-0 delivery is a strike over the outside corner, belt high, 1-1. I'm glad you made it back, Jack. There are 2 outs in the 9th inning. I wouldn't want you to miss the final out. And this pitch is in the dirt. It kicks away from Nunez, and that advances Baker to second base.
It's the final out last night.
Yeah, you're getting drenched.
Can't be doing it 2 days in a row.
2 balls and a strike. O'Reilly stretches and delivers. Fastball foul, left of the plate, out of play. So the count is 2-2, and now the Indians are a strike away from a win. That's a wild pitch charge to O'Reilly. And the 2-2 delivery. A little bit high. Francisco Mejia on deck. Eric Mejia, I should say. Here's a line drive, base hit left field. He's headed in to score. And Baker crosses the plate. An RBI hit for Tostado. That'll bring up Eric Mejia, who is 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Mejia is switch hitter, batting left. 14-5. Fastball is inside, ball one. And that is an earned run. And the 1-0 delivery. Changeup is a little bit low, ball 2. .6:35 starting time tomorrow. The righty stretches. And the 2-0 pitch is a swing and a miss, 2-1. This ball game approaching the 3-hour mark.
Airplane mode. Load selected. Screen recording button. Actions available.
2-2. And again, the Indians are a strike away from the win. O'Reilly stretches, sets, and delivers. Inside with a fastball, ball 3. Automatic start for the base runner. Full count, 2 men out, 9th inning. Indians 14, Rochester 5. O'Reilly stretches, runner goes, and the 3-2 pitch swung on line, and it is a base hit to right field. And Tostado will go to third. A soft liner over the leaping second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. So runners at first and third. Jack Dunn, the batter, he has singled and tripled today. 2 for 4.
Low selected.
Right-hand batter. The right-hander sets and delivers. Fastball, a little bit low, very close, ball 1. And the runners lead first and third. And a fastball drilled to the gap in left center field, a base hit. That'll score a run. Here's a throw to second, and it's not in time. It's a double and an RBI. Dunn doubles. Tostado scores, and Mejia goes to third. And it's the Indians 14 and Rochester 6. Jeter Downs the batter, 2 for 3 and a walk. Right-hand batter. Then it's second and third. Indians just need one more out. Breaking ball outside a ball. And they've needed it for a while because 3 straight hits now with 2 men out. And a fastball is a strike over the outside corner, 1-1. And again, the right-hander stretches and delivers. Swung on, drilled to left center field. That's another base hit. 2 more runs are going to score. The 4th consecutive hit. It's the Indians 14 and Rochester 8. And that'll bring up Onyx Vega. Wouldn't be a bad idea for somebody to warm up in the bullpen. Onyx Vega has an RBI single in 4 at-bats. 4 consecutive hits with 2 men out. 4 runs are in. Indians 14, Rochester 8. Dom Nunez goes out to the mound to talk to John O'Reilly. Vega will be the 8th man to bat in the inning.
Catcher controls the infield flies. Don't ever forget it. Catcher controls infield flies.
O'Reilly sets and delivers. Low and away. That guy is the 3rd man in the booth, I think.
He was making a baseball point. Catcher controls infield flies.
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
The 1-0 delivery is inside. Ball 2, 2-0.
He told us to not ever forget it. He's a little stark.
I think he's had a good time today.
Is it the Yingling Landing?
Yep, the 2-0 pitch is low, and it's 3-0.
Spirits are flowing out there, and he's got the baseball spirit.
Richie Martin on deck. And the 3-0 delivery is a strike, 3-1. Indians are ahead 14-8. 4 runs are in the 9th inning. There are 2 men out. An out away from the win. The 3-1 pitch, swinging a foul at the plate. Full count. Rochester's gotten 4 consecutive hits. And again, O'Reilly looks in. He stretches, automatic start for the base runner. 3-2 pitch, high and inside, ball 4. 5 consecutive men have reached base safely. And we're going to get action in the bullpen.
Travis McGregor was up at the beginning of this inning. He quickly sat down.
Dan Meyer trotting out to the mound, the Indians pitching coach. Richie Martin will be the 9th man to bat in the inning. He has an RBI single in 4 at-bats. The Indians are ahead 14-8. There are 2 on, 2 out in the 9th inning. After the second out was recorded, we have had 4 straight hits and a walk. Runners lead first and second. O'Reilly stretches. And he delivers. Fastball in for a strike. He's throwing a lot of pitches, Jack, in this thing.
Yeah, John O'Reilly, I've got over the 30-pitch threshold. I think that was number 30.
And the 1 strike pitch. Breaking ball hit high in the air to left field and deep, and there it goes. That is a 3-run home run. And it's now the Indians 14 and Rochester 11. And it's 14-11 on Richie Martin's 3-run homer. And the batter, Jordy Barley. So it's a 3-run game. Look at this. After 2 men are out, 7 runs are in. It's the Indians 14, Rochester 11. And a fastball is in for a strike. Richie Martin's 3rd home run of the season. I think this is O'Reilly's last hitter, whether he ends the game or whether he gets on base. McGregor's ready now. Fastball, ground ball hit to third. Bissonette's long throw in the dirt, not in time. He legged it out, an infield hit. An infield hit. That's his 2nd hit of the inning. Here comes Ruben Gotay to make a pitching change. We've seen it with our own eyes. You got to believe what you see. 7 runs are in. And because the potential tying run is on deck, this will be a save situation. How do you like that? You start an inning with a 10-run lead and you end up in a save situation.
Well,
It'll be a save situation.
Yep, this is an Indiana 8-1-1 call to the bullpen. Right-hander Travis McGregor into the ball game. McGregor, this is his 25th appearance. He's looking to finish his 9th game this year. 40 1/3 innings. McGregor has a 5.58 ERA, striking out 8.5 per 9. He's walking 4 per 9. And McGregor does have 2 saves with the Indians this year. He gets it out. He gets save number 3.
To start a lead, an inning with a 10-run lead.
Selected. Screen recording. Button. Actions available.
Save situation is hard to believe. Yep. John O'Reilly allowed 7 runs.
Open controls. Low power. Selected. Screen recording. Button.
The batter is Darren Baker, and the potential tying run, Derek Hill, is on deck.
So, low power. Camera. Calculator. Adjustable. Timer. Adjustable. Actions available. Time. Selected. Focus. Do not disturb. Button. Actions. Amazon. Page 1 of 5. Page 1. Edit. Button. Calendar. When. Calendar. Photos. Doc. Messages. Edit. Joey. Pinned. The Devious Quintet. Michael Jackson. 2:55 p.m.
He is 0 for 5 today. Earlier this inning, he hit into a fielder's choice and later scored. Shackelford's holding the base runner, which surprises me. The pitch is outside. There's a left-hand hitter at the plate. There are 2 outs, and you have a 3-run lead. Those situations, you play behind him for range. You're not concerned with that base runner at all. Your lead is 3 runs. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on, ground ball, hit to second. It is gloved by Gonzalez. The flip to Shackelford, and this game is over. So the Indianapolis Indians hang on. They allow 7 runs in the top of the 9th. The final score, the Indians 14, Rochester 11. Indians postgame extra next.
Screen.
Fox Sports 1260 WNDE.